He's not hit any buttons yet. Come on, culture. It's one button.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss that stack, taking big swings, jam to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
God, we still got 20 more minutes.
Remind me, is this the end of the show or the beginning? Or what?
I think it's like the mid.
It's the mid.
Greetings, fellow beings, and if I were not so rudely interrupted by my incrable panel,
He's not even on camera.
Thank you for having an incredible Sunday
God,
with
no,
us.
he is.
I give up.
I love you.
I know. Hey, we've got an incredible group of great humans with us.
Where are
tonight.
they?
They're still out there somewhere.
Tom's wrapping up right now, so I'm sure they'll join us soon. Plus, we have our regular fantastic audience out there, and we are joined by so many wonderful personalities that I have an embarrassment of riches. Right, I have an incredible editor who's right next to me. His name's Mr. Grant Gregory. He did a great review stream with his better half about something on Epics that I didn't know what it was. So it's good to see you, Grant. How are things going?
Yeah, going good, buddy. Happy to be here. I've got a shit ton of edits to do, so yeah, I'll be doing that in between. I don't know. My boss is a slave driver, so I know.
True story.
I hope he's paying you for this, Grant.
Oh yeah, I get to fondle the beard every now and then.
Special shout out to Carlos, wherever you are.
Carlos Danger.
Yeah, for Mexican Iron Man, special shout out to Carlos. Speaking of which, we have the Flu Man himself, Toxic Man Flu. How's it going there, big guy?
My mic is hot. What do you mean my mic is hot?
No, I was talking to Toxic Man Flu.
I'm ready to
Fat Steven, you're too damn loud. That's what it meant by your mic is hot.
You're too.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, it's the Canadian in me. Is that better?
No, I don't know any Canadians that are too loud. Y'all are too communist to have any feelings.
No, I'm not part of that communist regime. I'm sorry. No.
I
We're,
do it.
we're the
Yeah,
Alberta
fine.
Canadians over here. So
Yeah, we're in
That's
Alberta.
right. The good
The
ones.
damn Frenchies. I see.
Yeah.
Can
No,
we
I'm
just
just-
introduce
Tell me
me
about your
now,
love
'cause
of
I'm
Spider-Man.
down, like-
Notice that none of those Canadians are coming up over the southern border. Just notice that.
No. And that's absolutely fine. Speaking of the Canadians, because we've got
Canadians.
Fat Stevens here with some image. Hi, Fat Steven.
Hi. Supposing my mic is hot. Is this better, Toxie?
You sound fantastic. Yeah, that you're perfect.
That was too low.
Say
That's
words.
too, oh, for Jesus! Your communist sound audio setting. Is this better?
Yeah.
You sound fine.
All right, good.
Yeah, tell people that you do things and stuff.
Yeah, I work for WWE Pro, That Park Place, and Valiant Renegade. I'm the graphic artist. I also stream on my channel and on Rumble. You can find me on Twitter.
There you go.
Is it kicking me out now?
No, you're fine. Culture Boss is in the chat. Say hi to the lady. Hi, lady.
The Culture Boss.
Yeah, and the guy in the middle here, his name is that 70s rock fan. He's got cooler friends than all of us, including a roadie who worked for both the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, coming up in a future show. Tell them all about it there, Mr. 70s rock fan guy.
Tomorrow's show is with a guy, my guest is a guy called Kevin Harrington, who roadied for the Beatles from the White Album days onwards, and then worked for the Stones and Derek and the Dominoes, and Wishbone Ash, and Ted Nugent, and Cheap Trick, and Judas Priest, and Motorhead, and a whole bunch of other bands. But he was right there through all the Let It Be stuff, and you'll see him in Peter Jackson's Get Back. He's the red-headed kid on the roof.
Who let the
holding
golfer
up
in?
the lyrics.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's but it's going to be a great show tomorrow, 3 p.m. Mountain Time on my channel. Thank you, Culture, for letting me talk about it.
Did he know anybody from the Ruddles?
Well, I probably did actually, because strangely enough,
Stig's my favorite.
Stig, yeah. Well, I was more of a Dirk fan, but
Well, yeah, you would be.
I'm a Dirk fan, but the Nasty
Everybody
and
loves
Barry
Barry.
don't really care about those things.
And of course, rounding out our Canadian row, because that seems to be what's happening in the middle there, we've got our CC Karaoke for the second time today, who was prominently featured during the revelations about Carlos today. Are you scarred for life now there, CC?
no, I was totally entertained, and after that first part of the show, I had to come back this evening to see how things played out.
It played out exactly as you would suspect. Mikey trying to backpedal on probably the worst decision-making process in his life.
Yeah, I believe him when he said that was a mistake. It was
Which
all
part?
over his face. The
Before or
whole thing,
after?
just saying any of it at
Well,
all. I think
the internet, the internet's forever, right, CC?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
And that quickly turned from a few people this morning to many, many hundreds. And thousands.
Mikey's going viral in the best possible way. Speaking of that, we got a man who sees more films than any of you. He is a good friend, established in 2016, according to his actual emblem there. It's Jacob from Society Reviews. How are you, my brother?
Two things. One, we actually just passed our 7-year anniversary this weekend. So 7 years going strong. And two, I only have about 20 minutes left. So you wasted all my time introducing these mother Canuckers over here in the middle row. So I just want to say I very much appreciate
Wow,
it.
there's a lot.
Albertans.
Mother
Poser.
Canuckers. That's really good.
Write that down. Toff, write that down. That's a joke.
Mother Canucker.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and
It sounds like a maple syrup-based restaurant.
Oh, it sounds like
It's
a brand.
actually a Canadian fetish video series, actually.
Mother Canuckers. Speaking of Mother Canuckers, right next to Society Reviews is a guy who,
It's like a white Tiger Woods.
Well, no, his father was a mother. His mother was a mother. It is Brahma Bull. How's it going, buddy? You doing good?
Pretty good. It's been a good weekend. Having a nice pour of early times bottled in bond. So ready to go.
All right. Well, how's your Uncle Roy doing? I mean, he's speaking quite often on the house floor. So,
Chip Roy?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Doing
hold on.
pretty good for us.
Hold on.
I thought we were almost going to slip into some Alan Sherman there. Hello, Mudda. Hello, Fada.
Hello, Fonda.
I've never seen him. I've never seen him wear a shirt like that. It's throwing me off. It's really weird.
It's
It's like White Tiger Woods. I'm not joking.
Wait, and look,
Yeah, Brahma, take your shirt off again.
Brahma's a living test pattern right now. I mean, like, I'm busy right now.
No, what you do is you got to stare at. Okay, make sure to stare at Brahma right now, chat, until your eyes blur out and look for the hidden image.
It's 8-bit Brahma.
Yeah.
It's honestly, if you stare at
two
the
hidden
button,
images are right here.
Wow! If you look at the button, you get dizzy. I don't know what's happening right now, but
the lines aren't going with the lines.
Raisinets keep popping out my shirt.
Oh boy,
I like your California raisins right there.
Oh man. Okay, so my buddy Jacob pulled up a tweet I want to highlight. Society Reviews. Jacob, can you pull that up so people can see it? Because I can't do that right now.
Can he pull what?
So can I do your job for you on your show?
Yes. Welcome to my show. Do my job, please. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Is it the one with Musk?
News podcast?
Is it the one with Musk and Zuckerberg wanting to throw down? Because I can't wait to see that cage match.
No, but
the Rumble in the Jungle, as they're calling it.
I'm paying for that.
You don't know Zuckerberg actually has some training. He might actually kick Elon's ass.
Oh wow! Oh look!
I believe that he will. He's been training in Cobb McGraw.
This is how desperate Disney is right now.
The Applebee's stuff?
No, watch. Go ahead, Jacob.
So apparently these are all real ABC affiliates, and Shocker ABC is owned by Disney, so it kind of makes sense here. But apparently they've been infiltrating real news broadcasts with advertisements for the Secret Invasion that's on Disney Plus right now. So imagine living in a reality where you're like sitting in on a Sunday night trying to listen to real news, and you're getting Disney advertisements on your local news broadcasts here.
Are you silly, serious? Jacob? There's no real news on ABC.
The show sucks, by the way. Let me tell you that.
But is it considered racist to do green face or not?
Oh,
I don't know.
Man.
I mean, I like money, so I'm a big fan of green face.
Is that a scroll or is that just a really ugly woman?
Wow. Well, I mean,
if you make an ugly woman your wife,
it's on ABC. This is also true, but that's just ABC.
How they get Matt Walsh in the other picture?
Remember how the old conspiracy theory used to be that lizard people are walking around?
No, that's not Matt Walsh. She's not trying to kill a transgender.
He's not insulting anime. It can't be him.
But honestly, this is how desperate they are, folks. I mean, they're literally this desperate to use their own affiliates to promote a film during a normal news broadcast. That's how bad it is.
Didn't Jane Theory put one of the
what a scroll is?
Yeah.
Is this like the CNN broadcast, mostly peaceful, but it's mostly broke?
I think that's going to be it's smart marketing. It's going to double the viewership. I think from 2 to 4. I would think at least
4 of those people are unconscious.
I mean, I love Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Is one of my favorites. So it's frustrating to me to see the concept that could have been awesome fail.
Yeah, they're doing a 2-for-1 tickets on the Flash.
And Applebee's as well. You can buy free tickets from Applebee's.
You know, we were just talking about that over on the weekly wrap up, and I'm blown away by the fact that essentially they're giving away tickets to go see Indiana Bones.
Well, Culture, what they're doing is say, "Hey, come over, get drunk. We'll give you a free ticket," and you still won't remember the movie.
I imagine like the concept. It's like, oh, tonight in Chicago, 13 people were killed and 58 were shot. And meanwhile, in the background, it's like a Disney character walking past. Like, hey guys, watch Disney Plus later tonight.
You know what? You're not far off with those numbers.
Hey, Green! Oh my gosh, Green-haired anti-liberal is here saying so. They are staging news reports on MSM. I'm shocked. Yeah.
The thing is, if I saw that, my first reaction would be, "Oh, they're making a new version of The Mask." You know, I wouldn't.
No, they don't have anyone talented enough.
I don't know. And the Peter Venkman fan site's correct. V was right. They're among us. Yes. In fact, I feel like if I take my glasses off and put them back on, I'm going to see two different things at this point in time, which is
a blurry version. You'll see a blurry version and a non-blurry version. So technically, you're right.
Hey, Futurama predicted the future. This is also true. Hey, Snowdub's here. What's up, Snowdub?
Hey,
you are part of the cool kids. This is true.
He's way cooler than any of us are.
Among us. That's right. Whitechapel's here. What's up, Whitechapel? He's got the all-seeing eye there. Watch out, everybody.
You're as cool as Peter Parker.
All right. Look, all I know is that I'm very frustrated with the fact that Disney is not creative anymore. Their creative idea to promote that film was to put it on their newscasts. So either they're elevating their newscasts. No, either they're fake news. That's what they're doing. They're on their newscast. They're fake news. They're actually admitting it.
Smile did it better.
That's also true.
SCTV did it better.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yes, the shills are among us.
Even Saturday Night Live, when they did the weekly news with Norm Macdonald, did it better.
Oh gosh,
Norm Macdonald's a comedic genius.
Norm was great.
Yes, he is. God rest his soul.
There's like a supercut of Norm for like 90 minutes, and the reason they fired him from doing the weekend update
was that just all the Hillary Clinton jokes?
Oh,
it was all OJ.
All the OJ jokes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. It's just
gotten away with it. Like
OJ. Find that link that I need somebody to watch tonight.
The head of the network was friends with OJ, so OJ was supposed to be not talked about.
Yeah, well,
they changed. Just went ahead and did it over and over and over.
They traded gloves on a weekly basis. Don't you know that?
Yeah, and my friend Fat Elvis says, "R.I.P. Norm Macdonald." Indeed, I mean, we lost a lot of people recently. We shouldn't have. Norm Macdonald's one of them.
Betty White.
Betty White, yeah. Well, she was 1,000 years old, bro. But we lost the guy that worked the most blue ever, but was on, Full House.
Mr. Saget.
Yeah, Bob Saget. That dude was the bluest comedian I've ever seen in my life.
Coolio.
He was sad.
No.
You've never seen British comedian Chubby Brown then, because he was 10 times as blue. But anyway,
Dabba Deba will die.
Did 70s just say he likes to get his chubby brown?
Chubby Brown. What? All these years I didn't realize
I like to top off my chubby in somebody's brown
all
hole.
These years I didn't realize that was the joke in his name.
Potatoes.
I'm Irish.
Look at me, Lucky Charms, and me cute.
I lost control of my own.
I like sheep.
As usual.
You lost control of your stream last
I like
week.
the sheep.
He lost control of his stream. Has he got a bladder problem?
Wait. Culture, I got a question for you.
I had a kidney stone. It would hurt all over.
Culture, what is your favorite time travel movie?
Yes, what is it?
Okay, so we have a super chat here from Dermy Wormy.
What is your least favorite one, Culture?
Dermy Wormy for $2 says shots. No, you're not even close, bro. Not on this show, but good to see you, man. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun hanging out with the guys on Vets Talking. I love the veterans. We had a very diverse group of humans. The stream, I think, last night's called
long time.
The Skinamax stream. And I was kind of suggesting that maybe if you're into that, the Jennifer Lawrence movie is for you, but we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Yeah, go
Mr.
ahead.
Culture. What is your favorite time travel / horror movie?
Man, I want to remove you so badly.
You can't do that. He's Canadian.
Yeah. I'm already pressed enough.
What's it called? Pitch Black. Okay, so we got one. We got to give him. We got to give him this. We got to give him this. This is for Dermy Wormy for his shots thing. You know what? I'm going to give you Jennifer Lawrence bringing you shots. I guess that's wine. The same thing. Almost. All right.
Okay.
Somebody clapped. All right.
Jennifer Lawrence showing her ankle bracelet.
Okay, Jeb Bush.
Okay, and then we've got our good friend Philip M., a huge supporter of the channel and somebody I do truly appreciate, for $30, very generous, saying, "And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away." Revelation 21:4 from the new King James Bible version.
It's actually kind of ironic that you brought up Revelation chapter 21, because there's another verse from that one, 21:8. And let's just put it this way: we've seen some videos come out in the last 48 hours about some pride events that have taken place across the country, and all I have to say is there are going to be people bathing in the lake of sulfur when it's all said and done.
Indeed. Yeah,
I mean, we literally can't even show them on screen. That's how
No, you can't.
wild some of this stuff is.
My favorite was the ones that were shouting, "We're here, we're coming for your children." That was my favorite. That one.
Yeah,
They'll be standing on the shoulders of the parents that brought the children.
I've been flabbergasted, but I appreciate Philip 1,000%. Thank you for all your wonderful support. You get, my favorite one. You get the squirrely guy, the one that everybody loves. Thanks for the cheddar.
Wow.
That was not it.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Once again, thank you.
Squirrely guy?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's a rat.
That's a rat.
Brought that one up.
Philip was incredibly generous, and I do truly appreciate that. But what I also appreciate is that Jacob found another thing that I found very interesting on the internet today, and I can't share it, so Jacob's doing that right now. This is the most difficult meal to eat on the planet. Jacob?
This is Chinese bad shit. What the? Yeah, this is so dumb.
So, for those
the
guys
rock
who don't understand, this is the country of China, the great communist country of China, who is they're showing off their newest delicacy, which is little rocks. So, if you thought that you would eat the bugs is bad, here's what they're eating in China at the moment.
This Chinese stir fry features rocks as the main ingredient, and social media calls it, quote, the world's hardest dish.
What the?
People are supposed to suck off the flavors, then spit out the rocks. Hence the dish's name, so dio, meaning suck and dispose.
So
it sounds like
reference.
Sounds like a hooker I once knew in
culture sex
Thailand.
life to me. It's culture sex life.
So they're literally pouring like spices and sauces onto rocks, and they're eating little rocks.
Well, you can reuse them then. That's very, very.
That's not
environmentally
incredible. That's
the
good
dish
marketing.
originated in Hubei province and is said to date back hundreds of years. It was
all bad.
reportedly passed down for generations by boatmen through their oral history.
Wait. Their oral history? Did he just say oral history?
Yes, through their oral history from the boatmen.
I am calm. That's hilarious.
This is the type
It sounds
of
like
food.
Pat Steven is narrating this.
This is the type of.
I thought when he first started, I thought this was his video.
Yeah, it was my video. I just had to change my accent to sound less Canadian. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jacob.
This
go
is
ahead.
the food that you eat when you don't have actual food,
or you don't have a fork.
Yeah.
Street vendors cook the pebbles with spices, chili oil, and garlic on a sizzling grill. Each portion costs about 16 yuan, which is around $2.30.
So, yeah, because the next stage in the Chinese CCP land will be to take away the spices, and just leave the rocks au naturel. They'll have them au naturel.
Give him 5 years, he'll just be sucking spices off a branch. That's not it.
I enjoy spicy things. I don't think rocks is going to be improved by spicy things. And what if
you haven't
accidentally
had
swallow one of those?
You haven't had those rocks unless America has made those rocks.
I do appreciate that the rocks were naturally sourced.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
Hold on.
They're naturally
Not
the
farm-raised
the
rocks.
World Economic Forum is watching that video of like, wait, we could made it be rocks this whole time.
Do those rocks have any GMOs?
I feel like
kidney stones.
I feel like Charlie Brown all of a sudden. I got a rock.
Yeah. I mean, George Soros is saying to Bill Gates right now, "Whoa, Bill! I mean, I thought you were going too far with the crickets, but you're going to get away with this one too." My God!
Mm-hmm.
Stone soup will be the new dish after the spices are taken away. There you go. Yeah, rock soup. I'm God. Oh, you know what? Maestro Cheese right. They killed Geode.
Geode.
I feel bad.
Geode was farm raised.
Geode died?
At least.
He wasn't really dead. They just keep sucking him off. There's a difference.
Whoa, that's none of that sounds good.
Well, you played the video of it in real time.
I'm offended.
So was The Rock.
Yeah, where's PETA when you need him? Thank you, Andy. 100% right. Where is PETA? Andy,
What is PETA going to do with stones?
It'll be Peter, then people for the ethical treatment of rocks.
I don't know what's happening right now, but Southern Belle sent us a $5 super chat.
Conspiracy.
Yes, okay.
Southern Belle sent us a $5 super chat saying, long-haired weaving man gives away tickets for movies and ice cream. 6-minute news at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. Is that Central? That's Central. Yeah, Central. So thank you for that and promotion of the show, Southern Belle. I appreciate you. You get this.
Fade in.
Wow. Okay, that wasn't it either. No, it's this one.
No, look at this little super chat right.
That's not it either. Oh, it's a thank you.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Except for whatever $sign you chose to stop at.
So we've now gone to playing.
He's trying to vengeance us.
We've now gone to playing 5 videos per super chat to make sure we don't hit the hour and a half.
Are you suffering from Parkinson's?
I'm fighting with my producer right now. But we also have the Gilk Man is here. Check him out. This is Thomas Gilkey, one of my great friends. Says, much love to all. Keep being amazing. Culture. Do you have your ducks in a row, or are you off tonight? Get Culture to 10,000 for Shirtless Casino. I'm not sure I want to promote this, but thank you for your support. I appreciate you.
And so, would you rather eat rocks or would you rather eat dog?
I don't know. Which one's the better barbecue sauce?
I'll eat the shit out of a dog.
Do you mean like a hot dog or like a four-legged dog we call Lassie?
No.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really all I got. Thanks for your being kind and supporting the channel.
Is it like a labradoodle?
Yeah.
That rock in the back is.
Some of these are 20 seconds long.
Sweet sour 12.
That was the rock that Lizzo was going to eat in the background there.
Calm down.
She just sits on them and they sediment themselves.
Look, E. Clay Thompson for $2 like brings the everything to the right perspective. Sucking rocks is bad. Look up. Whoa. Pea eggs in China.
I don't need the virus.
I mean, we just made an eating dog joke like 5 seconds ago, so that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Hey, come on. Everyone likes a little bit shitty walk in their diet. Come on.
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
Okay, wow. I don't know what to do with that.
I can shitty walk, man. Take one, please.
Wow.
Damn you, man, fruit.
Looks like some shitty walk, shitty beef, shitty pork.
You think they're gonna start selling rocks at Panda Express?
Oh, yeah, you want some shitty
walk alone?
You want some shitty cock? I mean, walk.
What if somebody like a soul assassin suggested cooks and eats your pet rock? I mean, could you sue them for that? Or
that's disgusting.
What if they're kidney stones?
I have a pet rock.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Behind me.
Southern
so when you're done with the rocks, can you just like?
Hey, where's all this money on Monday night, Southern? Huh? Where is all this? Money bags.
I mean, people are sucking on rocks. They clearly don't care about cleanliness, right?
Okay.
Now, so here's a serious question. If you had to suck rocks, what would be your favorite rock to suck? Would it be like a quartz or like a tiger eye? What would you go with?
Just a plain old-fashioned pebble. I'm fairly conservative in those ways.
It clearly has to be smooth. I mean, no one wants to suck a jagged rock.
No, I'm going with.
You've never heard of jagged little pill?
Hey,
I'm going with pumice because it's going to soak in all the spices a little bit better.
Oh, and look, I'm gonna go after a full offense on Toxic Manflu and just say, I think Apache tears are probably my choice.
I cannot believe you said
side
that.
Of a highway?
You son of a.
Did you say something racist?
Anyway, Southern Belle for $5 says sticks and stones may break my bones, but Culture will serve them on his charcuterie board with port wine and cheese. Lickalicious. Indeed. Thank you very much, Southern Belle. And I like charcuterie. And I know how to say it.
Charcuterie.
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 Shiitakes.
Oh, God.
You said
words cannot express the gratitude that comes from Culture towards you on this day. Or they can, but, it's...
Shiitake?
No, that's a mushroom.
You said cooter like 3 times.
Cake.
Yeah, he said cooter quite a bit.
No, charcuterie.
Yeah. He's still saying cooter.
Yeah,
man.
you're still saying cooter.
Shit cooter eating, did you say?
No.
I like to get on the internet and touch my charcuter.
Cooter eating? That's Southern for lesbian.
Yeah, it's a weird lesbian haircut in the South.
I don't know.
It's a category on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's codenamed Julie.
Charcuterie eating. Shit.
Wait a minute. And Blazin64 says one of the panel wants to suck pebbles from the Flintstones. Oh no.
That's kind of That's just no.
That's
no.
charcuterie eating right there. Yeah.
Yeah, we are way off the rails. Holy cow. We've got
what is this like a pride?
Bernie, my pebble.
There's a line.
Delu! All right. I didn't do any of those things.
You encouraged all this.
I do not.
Stop saying cooter.
Why am I in the middle?
Well, you know what? That was one of my favorite characters on Dukes of Hazzard.
Cooter?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yes. Daisy Duke.
Look at that girl with the Daisy Dukes on.
Don't do that again.
That was white man dancing.
Never do that.
Did you guys read my super chat in the previous show where I asked how much it would cost to get you to never sing Milli Vanilli again?
No, how much was it?
It was a $5 super chat asking.
You'll have to send it again, Toxic.
I'll have to, because
I don't remember.
The world called and they want you to stop.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. You know,
that was, and you danced a little bit too. That was this. So you sang a song by a group that lip synced and won a Grammy.
Sure, but I did a good job of singing it actually and not lip syncing.
If you played that song on your
on
YouTube
Dwayne.
channel and you were copyright
Blame it
claimed, couldn't
on
you say
the
it was a cover
Dwayne.
version?
Yeah, you could. It's a cover.
Hey,
It's a
you know what?
cover.
Hey, Jacob's bringing us up to speed on things happening in Moscow.
Oh, that
Oh,
granny,
yeah, this,
that
made-up
granny
mutiny.
looks suspicious. That old granny there, that looks suspicious to me. She's going to storm that building.
All I know is apparently
Look at
all the
that wide
ladies
ass.
in Moscow are sporting the spread hip look. I'm just saying.
What kind of rocks do they suck in Russia?
Crack.
In Russia, rock sucks you.
Rock sucks.
Ukrainian rocks.
Yeah, so if you guys missed it, apparently on Saturday there was a violent Russian insurrection that happened, and then there was like a mutiny, and
Looks bad.
Putin had to evacuate the town, and then it was like an hour later, everything just ended. So this is literally Moscow, 24 hours after the super violent resurrection and takeover of the state. So
Look
I can see
about
here
as real as the ghost of Kyiv.
Yeah, as you can see here, there's just dead bodies all over the ground where Putin's enemies were shot down.
Men with elaborate headdresses.
Where's the smoke and fire?
Smoke, fire, ash. There's Ukrainian flags all around here.
Wait
It
a
looks
minute,
like
Jacob.
Canada.
You know this isn't
Hey,
the real
hey.
Moscow. This is an elaborate fake. It's not the real Moscow.
Oh, is this AI? Is this what AI art looks like?
Yeah.
No, it's just coming from the same live set that the moon landing
Ooh,
came
she's
from.
cute.
Hi, Nick.
She's cute, but she'll stab you in your sleep.
Did you see the fat guy with the headphones? That's what culture looks like without his weave.
Yeah, but did you see Greta Thunberg walking by?
Hey, why is Ronald McDonald over there?
I know.
Wow, that kid. Well, no,
that
he's
kid
Russian.
definitely
He doesn't
listened to the Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Not a lot of diversity there, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think
There's a lot of white people.
I think you're being very critical. Well, yes, it's an ethnocentric nation, but
I need to maybe watch your language.
Oh, there's one.
What, white person? Where?
I've seen a woman. There's a couple of women. There's diversity.
No, that person just had a tan.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
God, it's hard to count all those rolls of quarters.
You know what? You're not seeing a lot of shit in the streets.
Yeah.
No, that's very clean.
Or homeless people for that.
Where's
matter.
the Karen haircuts?
Well, they don't buy.
Hey,
into
where's
Pride.
all the rainbow flags? It's Pride Month. Didn't nobody tell
In
Russia
Russia,
that
they
it was-
call them Olga haircuts.
Oh,
Olga.
God.
I mean, this is like a terrible place to live, doesn't it?
It's,
I feel like I'm watching a first-
It's a shame what Putin has done to this country.
Are those the skulls of all the fallen Putin adversaries?
No, I feel like those are lights that are going to turn on at night.
You sure they're not hand grenades?
They have electricity in Russia?
Yeah, lots of it.
Do they hire people to clean all this, or do they disappear the people that litter?
Oh, no. Yeah, what they do is once
combination of both, CC, really.
Yes,
Oh yeah. By the way, that little accounting error sent what was it, $6.2 billion to the Ukraine. Oops.
Oh, there's the Disney Kremlin there.
Can't find
I thought that was
2
the
billion
Waffle
for a
House.
wall, but you can find the an accounting error for 6.2 billion.
That's the kind of accounting error Mikey makes every day.
Okay. So,
How many winners am I
That's a
gonna
lot
break?
of color. I didn't think they had color in Russia.
so what I'm seeing right now is
It's red.
Here we go. This is.
I think Fat Steven was the only one that got that
there's a-
joke.
I got the joke. Everyone else has went over their head. That was good. I like that talk. So I give you a high five.
That was
buddy.
good. That's a very sinister barrier, I would say.
We got a raid coming in, boys. It's gonna be huge.
Wait.
Huge raid.
I didn't realize Disneyland had so many people.
Well, it does look an awful lot like Disneyland, but we do have a raid. Greetings, everybody, from Midnight's Edge After Dark. Thank you for joining us this evening. I want to say thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Speaking of saying thank you to those of you joining us from Midnight's Edge After Dark, I want to say that we're going to talk a little bit about Indiana Jones and Nobody's Going to See the Movie.
Can we talk about Fleabag instead? She's so much more irritating.
Okay, but
do we have any idea how it's tracking right now, Culture?
60 million.
Yeah, it's tracking not well.
So the flush numbers.
No, worse than Flush. This is going to do worse than Lightyear, I think.
This potentially could be worse than Flush, worse than Lightyear. It could be very, very bad. And you know, they've got this man here, Harrison Ford, walking around outside, saying things that I'm not sure he's even clear on.
He's throwing tennis balls.
Yeah, at 81 years old, he talks about the time that he served tennis balls into the head of Sean Connery. That's the story he's telling in promotion of this film,
Awesome.
which actually aids, your understanding of what exactly is happening right now with this movie. There's nothing positive for him to promote. I mean, can you imagine?
He's telling you a more.
Legacy?
He's telling you a more entertaining story than going to the theater.
Did he go on to say that there's a window open somewhere and he can feel a cold draft and that there's a fly in his soup?
That was after he fell off his bike. Yes.
That Connery was a bad dude, though. He used to rub the hairs on Harrison Ford's legs and watch him rise back up.
Did he change his hat, or am I missing something?
He changed his head.
I changed the hat.
Okay, I was about to say he went from Crocodile
That's
Dundee.
pretty cool, I have to say.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't go hatless because my head got burnt and now it's peeling. And bald men's peeling heads is nasty.
It's not a-peeling then.
Oh,
it looks like Yoda, you know, all those bumps and ridges. Yeah.
You should do a video and just reenact Austin Powers and just start saying, "I'll save this for later." Just put it in a box.
Shave me from my shelf.
Rama, you could have solved the whole problem by just buying one of these amazing Culture Casino trucker caps.
I'm pretty sure they were all sold out when I got to the table.
Yes.
I can't believe I need
Just
to
cover your head in your stickers.
That's also true. I could have ordered more hats. I should have ordered.
You
more.
should have. A lot of people here still waiting for them.
Okay, I'll work on it.
I have a few.
Yeah, Peel the Bald Man equals Tell No Tales. Oh,
There's some good Eric July today, so I guess.
So are we looking forward to the Dial of Density or what?
No.
There's no. I don't feel that.
Indiana Jones ended with Last
There's
Crusade.
an Indiana Jones movie coming out.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's a movie that's pretending to be an Indiana.
There's a
Jones
Phoebe
movie.
Waller-Bridge movie coming out.
Oh, okay.
So I know we're all creators here of some fashion.
We are.
I have
Speak
to
for
see-
yourself.
Except Nick.
Hi, Jacob.
I have
How's
to
it going, dude?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Culture.
Shut up.
I have to see this movie, right? So I'm going
No,
to.
you don't.
But you don't have to. Okay, because I'm going to review it.
How
And
much acid?
this guy next to me with the peeling weird head thing
Forehead?
going on, he's got to see it.
Good luck getting me to see it before our show starts.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I'm not making time off of work to go see that movie.
I have an announcement in front of all of these wonderful humans.
By the way, that movie is 2 hours and 35 minutes long.
I'd rather jerk off into piranhas.
Into piranha's mouth? Like you're willing to take that risk?
It's better than
What is
taking a
your-
risk.
What is your announcement, Culture?
My announcement is this: if you go on the Walmart app on your phone, you get an opportunity to see the film 3 days earlier.
Do you still have to pay for it though?
Yes.
But then I'm not sacrificing Toxic Tuesday for a movie that I don't care about.
What app is that? Walmart? Is that
Walmart.
Australian?
Wait, it comes out on Tuesday?
No, it comes out on Thursday.
Yeah.
I have to go to
But
a
you're saying
theater
3
to see it
days
still,
early.
too?
Yeah,
Well,
it's usually
they
early.
say-
Or is it
because
Friday?
See, you won't go to theater. You'll just message me again.
You know what? It's exactly what I
Fine.
plan to do.
I'll just skip yelling at parked cars to get ready for Thursday night throwdown.
Culture, we love you. Shout out to Carlos, wherever you are.
I'll skip it
shout
and
out
save
to Carlos. We love
save
Carlos.
the money for Mission Impossible, I think.
So does
Dead Reckoning will kill everything.
Dude, 70s. I can't wait for new Mission Impossible. I got to rewatch Fallout because I my girlfriend never saw Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation, which she finally saw. It was just like, holy crud, these are great. So now we
And
just got
you're
to watch
still
Fallout.
with her?
I know.
You'll be telling me next she doesn't like Motorhead.
Is it the Shopping Made Easy app, Culture?
I don't know. It's Walmart.
Culture, what's your favorite?
Download it.
What's your favorite Russian science fiction movie? Culture.
Yeah, Dark.
Pitch Black.
That's not Russian.
It's not- Nice try though.
What's your favorite horror? Hey, I got a question.
Capitalist.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh shit.
Everybody
In the
on the
chat,
panel.
everybody.
Would,
Tell
would,
me
hardcore,
about
Hen-
movies.
would Hardcore Henry be considered because the whole thing is filmed in Russia?
Potentially.
It's a Russian director.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's
hang
first
on.
My
person.
favorite horror film was My Second Marriage.
Oh. Wow.
And that was an R-rated movie, definitely.
That's like my 6-year
No,
ex,
it was
man. You must,
R-rated.
yeah, that's good.
I'm surprised you can still keep count after a while.
I'd say Stalker was the best Russian science.
It's only
fiction
3.
movie, but that's just me.
Only 3.
Okay, Culture, where's this free coupon I'm looking for?
Solaris, maybe?
No, see, deleted saying Solaris. Stalker to me
It's
is the
not
best.
free. You can just see it 3 days early.
How do I do that? Because I would like to give this to a homeless person that might be cold.
It's on the thing. Tom said it was on the thing. Anyway,
You better go
might
to
be only in
Applebee's and
America,
just paying.
There's no Applebee's in Canada. What are you talking about?
No, Applebee's is like you can't see it 3 days early with Applebee's. You can see it for free.
But you get one ticket free, isn't it? It's not free. It's one buy one get one free.
That's the
Still
Flash.
free.
Oh,
But you've got to pay. You've got to pay for 2 straight up, right?
Sorry, that's the Flash. So it's buy one get one same price for Indiana Jones.
Okay, all right. First of all,
It's gonna be an aneurysm.
This super chat from Dermy Wormy is a circle back to last night. If you get a chance to check out the Vets Talking channel, also I don't know whatever the guy, the Patriot guy that I hang out with, Soldier or Spirit. He has this show thing, and anyway, we had somebody talking about ideology, and for $2. But what about the ideology? Well, there's some there. We believe it. We love it. Long time. You get this one.
Well, $2. You must be super generous for a Dutch person.
What, we'll have a coupon day or something.
All right, and then one more from OC Gigan for $1.99. Word is early Oppenheimer screens are shocking. Yeah, a lot of people who've seen that film are very shaken when they leave it.
Like Schindler's List.
Is it because the bomb effects literally blinds them so they can't see as they're leaving the theater?
I think it's just so powerful. I think it literally is like touching, like Schindler's List.
No, Nolan's gone full meta. Every theater comes with its own bomb.
Touching. It's touching. Do you feel touched when you watch it?
Put your hand a little lower.
It depends who you're with.
Well, OC Gigan, thank you. And yes,
he changed the subject.
I heard the same thing. You're gonna get this one. Thank you.
Wow. See why I only did $2?
Sean Green is here with the 199. All right. Thank you. The 199 for the check-in. Appreciate it. Handsies. I don't know about that. What I think is like there are moments in film that actually touch you to your core, and I think that that film may actually do it.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Well, Debbie does Dallas. Anyway, Pilgrim Media for $2 says, Nick,
Debbie does the barn.
Nick, where's the best pizza in Chicago?
Anywhere they don't sell deep dish.
Vito and Nick's in the South Side. It's a small but inexpensive but worth it thin crust pizza. And that, my friends, is Chicago pizza. You just go armed. It's all good. Also, the people who run that place are super duper nice. They've been there. That company's been operating for almost 90 years.
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 Did
So
you guys
go
did you guys-
to Vito Nix and then get the
What
fuck out.
Vito
after.
Nix?
Yeah. Did you guys see what Gundam retweeted with that picture about how they're trying to save on carbon monoxide? It shows like fire pizza places and shit like are going to be shut down in New York. Yeah.
Shutting them down, yeah.
Morons.
Oh, there's a Vito Nix too in Hickory Hills.
Every day that passes by, the more we realize that New York died on 9/11.
Is that Cootery pizza
Died
place?
a long time ago.
Why? What happened?
Now, I'd take exception to that, Jacob, because I was there when that happened, and I can tell you unequivocally it did not.
Here's the
I'll
thing.
be back after I'm cool off.
But
Those
for
people
those,
who are
for
complaining
those who
about
don't
their
know,
ovens,
New
Okay,
York
I'll-
is banning or at least making the regulations so strict that various pizza ovens will be banned. Basically,
Yeah,
you won't
which
be able to
means-
make pizza.
which is going to destroy the culture in New York. See, this is the problem with this extremist ideology when it comes to the green garbage that is unproven science at best. But hey, I appreciate this Pilgrim Media, and you just got it from our good friend Nick. And you know what? Thank you.
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
And again, thank you very much. Yeah, gas ovens, wood burning stoves, all kinds of things they're trying to get rid of.
Wood burning stoves are getting banned.
Yeah. That's the thing.
We have to riot over that, man. Those are the best pizzas on planet Earth.
They used
Take that away.
They only want you to cook with their electricity that they supply you.
They used to have a real good
Woody's
place.
Pizza is screwed.
They used to have a
Fire is
real
not
good place.
electricity; it's fire. It's like it's ancient. You just it burns.
I forget what it
thing
was, but it
is-
was down on Toronto. They had a nice one. They did all their wood burning pizza inside. You could sit down. They had the olive oil with the bread while you waited.
Right.
It was so good. And now we're not going to get that.
Italian butter, which is my favorite thing. Real olive oil, not the bologna sausage.
No, not the real stuff on the plate, right? White plate. You just dip it in.
They pour it on a little bread plate. Then they season it with some oregano and maybe a few other things, and then you dip your fresh bread in it. It's delicious.
I believe that Disney are going to make a time travel movie about climate fanatics who go back in time and prevent Stone Age people from using fire.
I heard they're going to reinvent the wheel to be a square.
Yes. Well, the wheel was a step backward for that, because that meant people could transport themselves. So no, that's right out.
Progress, ladies and gentlemen. Nostradamus for $10. I love that name and the picture, by the way. It says, why people know Culture has the best hair on YouTube. What they fail to realize is he's completely hairless down there.
It's not true. He has one giant dread.
In his cactus garden?
It's a pubic weave.
Wow. That's a pullback on the cactus garden
Well,
thing.
you had to pull it back? What? Really?
Wait a minute. What stream was I on where I was talking about the cactus garden?
Thursday night with X-Ray Girl.
That was fantastic. Yeah, she knew exactly what I was talking about with her cactus
balls?
garden. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Didn't have to explain it at all.
No, I appreciate. No, I didn't have to. She knew exactly what I was talking about. For $10, Nostradamus, thank you very much. You're going to get Moolinda, which everybody loves.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
And thank you, Nostradamus, for getting Melinda out of her shell.
Pasture.
Also that. We got E. Clay Thompson for $2 saying the best Russian sci-fi horror movie is Sputnik. I thought that was pretty cool, actually. Sputnik was pretty cool. But I was honestly asked my favorite horror film, and oftentimes I'm torn because there's three of them: the original Halloween, the original Friday the 13th, and
Star Trek 4.
Little Mermaid 2023.
Little Mermaid 2023. That's a good one.
and the original Nightmare on Elm Street, because
those
films were released in my era. They were perfect. But I mean, I can go back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can talk about all the wonderful films that were created just prior to me being alive or being allowed to watch. I watched a lot of horror films way before I should have been allowed to. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Because that was a good question earlier. I wanted to return to sender.
Favorite horror movies? I think The Devil and Miss Jones would be a good
The Last
one.
Jedi.
Well done, Fat Steven. Hey, Chip Roy, what do you think?
I watch a lot of horror movies, but I don't really like horror movies.
Really?
I've liked Insidious and I've liked the Conjuring series. I mean,
yeah.
Out of the old stuff, the slasher stuff doesn't really do anything for me. They're more campy to me than horror. So,
what about The Fly?
I don't know. Troll, the original Troll, it was campy and horror-y on purpose.
But not Troll 2, because that was about goblins. It wasn't even about trolls.
Correct.
True story.
Would you consider Lawnmower Man horror?
Yeah. No, that was a good film. Yeah, Lawnmower Man with Trey.
Pierce Brosnan.
Actually, my favorite is probably 1408. I'll go with that.
That's with Cusack, right?
Yeah, Stephen King short story with Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. That was
Requiem for a Dream, but only that intestine scene.
Okay, well, Nick,
Hi.
Nick, horror film.
Oh, The Thing.
Okay, very good. Is our favorite flu back?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was a fake tantrum.
He never left.
Yeah.
Tom's losing his shit.
We were talking about pizza for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. And if you're going to Vito and Nick's, the original Vito and Nick's is cash only. Be aware of that.
It's always been that way. It's always
you got to be 21 or older because they won't let anyone under 21 in without parent.
Sadly, I avoid anything that has Vito in it. I'm sorry.
Tom's actually having a fit in the chat. He has the link to the show. He's already eaten dinner.
Can you slide in?
If you make someone pregnant there, is that in vitro fertilization?
Well, then Alien is basically an insemination film at that point.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Well,
it's a rape and intimidation film.
Pretty good.
What about a Serbian film? Would you consider that horror?
You used a very troubling word on YouTube, Tox. I appreciate.
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
That's okay. I just just do better. Speaking of doing better, what do you think their CC favorite horror film of our best horror?
I never said The Haunting.
Pure horror, I'm going to go with the insemination film Alien. But overall, my favorite is Army of Darkness.
Good movie too.
I think I have to tell you, I love me some Bruce. Speaking of loving me, Bruce, Society Reviews, you review more films than anybody knows about. Your thoughts on this? Because I would expect you to be an expert.
Well, I can't speak on like Russian sci-fi or horror movie, but
just in general.
In general, for me, The Thing is kind of the gold standard when it comes to horror movies. I mean, I can always rewatch The Thing and never be bored and never not be entertained. So that's kind of the top one for me.
Wow. There's a really weird private chat going on about ATMs in the background, and I was confused for a minute, and then I figured it out.
We like our ATMs private.
Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of which, and thank you, Jacob, for that. Our good friend Fat Steven, your thoughts on horror? Did you already say your horror?
No, I didn't. I asked a question.
No, what was it?
You just answered. Never mind. Alzheimer's. I got two. It's either gonna be Event Horizon or
that's messed
or
up.
if I want to go down Demon Knight from Tales from the Crypt.
Man, that is such a messed up.
Dennis Leary, brother.
Event Horizon is one of the greatest, most messed up films you could possibly watch. It is bonkers.
Debatable. The Barney movie is just as scary.
The Barney. I would never argue against The Thing, but I do have a love for In the Mouth of Madness as well.
Yeah.
So, which is like in the same vein as Event Horizon.
Yeah, no, it is. That's a pretty messed up film. And finally, our good friend, the Grant of the Gregories, and the guy that makes my editing happen.
I don't know about best one, but the one that left me the most scarred for a horror film would be a Serbian film.
Yeah, I honestly, I need to revise mine. I think it was The Last Jedi was the worst horror film I've ever seen.
Thanks for taking my joke and reusing it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I appreciate
it.
From the
Tom
Canadian
picked a good one in the chat. Psycho's really good. I like
what?
it.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this, Jacob?
Oh, right. Yeah, because I gotta get out of here anyway. So let me go ahead and play this one. This is a video from Taylor Swift's concert, and now apparently these videos have been circulating on YouTube. And I guess you guys.
Am I going to get claimed?
No, because I have the sound off, so you shouldn't get claimed at all. So, but yeah, people are questioning whether this is a witchcraft ritual that you guys are witnessing here now. This is at one of her concerts that just happens.
What the
sure?
Yeah, this is where all your daughters are paying top dollar to go experience live and in person.
This is very coven-y.
Mm-hmm. It gets worse.
Does not surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
See, this is the type of thing that only works well for The Undertaker, not for Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that's made for Taker.
Unless she's going to change the name to The Undertaker, then.
Yeah.
Is she conjuring another ex-boyfriend so that she can write more songs?
But for Swift, no, she's a poser. She's not worthy of that entrance.
When do the Puritans run on stage and burn them all at the stake?
Well, how do you think she gets all those lyrics? She sacrifices one person at the concert of night. It's just common sense.
What about
Swift ain't worthy of that entrance? That's an Undertaker. That's a Slayer entrance.
I don't know. It sounds more like Gold Dust to me.
I prefer Kane.
I'm actually a little bit. You know what?
Horny?
No.
Yeah, long story short, there's a lot of people in Hollywood who are coming out as witches now, like Emma Watson, Megan Fox, Elizabeth Olsen.
Pretend witches.
They're posers.
Well, I mean,
technically, Emma Watson was a witch or a wizard if you look at her.
What about Elizabeth Olsen?
We like to think of it as pretend witches, like they're not actually doing what they're doing.
Are they actually professing that they are Wiccan, or that they're just witches?
Are they flying around on Swiffers?
No, I asked a serious question. Are they
I think the
claiming
problem
that
is
they're
that they
Wiccan or
thought
just
someone called
witches?
them bitches. They were talking about being bitches. So.
Well, and I thought that was a great film, Bitches of Eastwick. Anyway,
Bitches
moving
of
on.
What was the one
Southern
that turned
Belle.
them into the rats? Was it bitches?
I don't know. Southern Belle for $2 says it is all types of ovens with legislation. That's true. I think that's very disturbing. I'm going to play this. Now, you know what? I'm going to save up the super chat clips. We got, okay, so there's that one. There's this one from OC Giggin for $1.99. It says, all my normie friends are going to see Indy. I cringe. I feel for you, man. I'm seeing it because I have to. I have a feeling your friends are going to be disappointed. I know I already know I'll be disappointed. Well, no. If you're pre-disappointed, what does that mean? Is it
You're
like
going in prepared?
Oh, okay. I'm prepared. Thank you. That's a good choice.
You're not
And finally,
going in dry.
from Nostradamus for $5, again, one of the best names ever. My favorite horror film is the Hillary Clinton sex tape.
Oh man, you want to talk about going down a bottomless well?
That's a real snuff movie. That one. I would have thought.
That's right.
Did Michael Steele film that one?
Oh, God.
I don't know. Have you guys seen the new horror? This is a 2023 horror movie, supposedly. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Have you guys seen that yet?
I saw a poster for it, and I really just don't want to watch it.
Isn't she the press secretary?
Yeah.
Okay.
So equally, Thomason did point out The Exorcist. I would like to shout out 70s movies because, like you mentioned, your era culture. For me, it was 70s stuff. So Carrie, first horror film I remember seeing in the cinema. Exorcist,
Cemetery,
Amityville,
Devil Within Her, and that kind of stuff. Just I loved all that, and the Italian stuff like Suspiria. And
you guys aren't saying Phantasm. Come on, Phantasm.
The Tall Man and the Silver
Metal
Wolf. Rock fan in A Nightmare on Sheep Street.
Yeah. Clockwork Orange.
Okay, Nostradamus. I don't get to play this one often enough, so you're gonna get the 3-hour clip.
You get to give money to a organization that sends food to children in other countries. You could have given $3 to a bum on the street, but instead you decided to give $3 to the guy that looks like a bum. Thank you for your generosity.
I'm actually okay with that, and I do appreciate it. But so Tom says Nosferatu, which I agree is a very great film.
That's probably the best horror film.
It's one of the best.
I like The Haunting from 1963.
Yeah,
because it didn't use any gore, scared it.
If you see this version, Vertical Horizon suggests the X version or the unrated version of Event Horizon, you will be messed up. That is a messed up film.
Do not watch that film high. I'm just saying.
It does not work.
It does not work well.
Yeah, The Shining, 1980, fantastic. I mean, Jack delivered probably the most stellar performance. And here's the weird thing: like Kubrick's directing him to do things you're not supposed to do in cinema, like to glance directly at the camera and stuff. It is so unsettling. He does it at least 40 times during the course of the film, and it's not breaking the fourth wall, but it's like it's letting the audience know that he knows. That you're there.
That's what I loved about Gunship.
So
If anyone listens to any of Gunship's music, they actually have an album where they reenact some of the scenes, and they actually have that scene. The dude's singing, and he looks directly at the camera through the door, and it does the same type of feeling. It's great. I love that part.
And my good friend O.C. Gigan deserves his clip. You know what, my friend? I'm going to definitely give you a clip.
A what?
He wants a clip. Clip.
Oh, look at this little super chat right there. He's so cute and small. Get it?
Oh, wait a minute. He wanted the coupon one, which I actually think is.
Gosh.
You guys want me to play the coupon one?
No, just save it for the next one.
Just save it for the next one.
All right, I'll pay that off in duplicate. Triplicate.
Culture, I do have the greatest horror movie ever made shared, ready to be.
Oh, really?
displayed.
All right,
Yeah.
let's check it out. Books.
Is it a Lizzo concert?
Oh,
Well,
God.
it's even worse than that.
Rings of Power.
Oh,
This
Black
is
Sheep.
the most horrifying movie ever.
Wait. This is a horror film? What, I thought Black Sheep was a Chris Farley film.
Chris Farley and David Spade.
I don't know. Is that the same movie?
Is this the Peter Jackson one?
This is probably the Peter Jackson I'm thinking. But it's,
Yeah.
if it's the one I'm thinking of, but
I feel like.
What about Cujo? Would that fall anywhere?
Cujo would be right at home in this.
Wow.
Herding
Cujo-
these sheep.
Okay, so there was a string of really good Stephen King films. I mean, I know 70s is going to agree with me. Cujo, Pet Cemetery,
Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah,
Tommy
it was
Knockers.
Christine. Ding. Yeah, Christine. I mean, it was like for whatever
Misery.
reason. Yeah, oh God, that
Shawshank
was
Shawshank Redemption.
Misery is horrifying.
If you were James Caan in that film, you were like, I don't know how he got through that.
He would
Maybe-
never like to stand on, would he?
How did he degrade though to get to TV films? Like we had Langoliers, Tommy Knockers, The Stand, and all that stuff. Like how did he degrade so fast?
Because he can't write an ending.
Well,
and the
well,
movies
that I-
always are bad.
He got run over by a truck.
Yeah, well, that and he stopped doing cocaine.
Oh no, that's I love Hollywood.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're on fentanyl
You
now.
want to come in?
Yeah, come on in. Okay, come on in, Tom.
Yeah, come on, Dan. Tom.
Yeah, Jacob's got to go.
Jacob's gonna run.
Jacob's leaving me. Our chick representation didn't show up. You know.
Gee, I wonder why.
Nick's saying something, but no one can hear him.
Nick, what are you saying?
It's okay. We got the dudes. That's all.
Cocaine and
What are you, Mad
hookers.
Mardigan?
That was. Yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
Mad Mardigan.
No,
has
those
a
would
great
be
idea.
bros.
Yeah. Look, bros will be bros, and Mad Mardigan gets it. I mean, the dude, he the best
He
film.
gets it from Bros.
No, the best scene in film ever in cinema history is still in the original Top Gun on the beach. Playing
Oh, I
ball.
thought you were going to say it was in Bros.
No, that is not true. I haven't seen that film. There's no way I
I
see that.
thought it
Today.
was.
He hasn't seen it today.
Thought it was in the Passion of the Christ.
No.
The Tear of
Passion of
God
the
falling
Bros.
scene. I thought that was the best cinematic
Oh, actually,
film I've
you know
ever
what?
seen.
That is an amazing and beautiful scene.
Passion of the Bros. Yes.
Stop
Hey,
it. You know
what
what?
about-
That's
what
one
about-
of those lines, Steven.
What about boxing
What
Helena?
lines?
Does anybody like boxing Helena? Is that like remember that?
No,
movie?
that
I'm
doesn't
not
sound
doing
good.
that.
Anytime you buy, you know what? That is a sick freaking. You know what? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Oh, Office Girl here from Canada. Who I love her. She's great. For $5, I get to meet her in person. She's just as cool in person as you would think.
Or in Vegas.
For $5 Canadian says Carrie is not a horror movie in my opinion. It's a horrible tragedy of abuse that left me feeling sad in the end. Actually, I understand that
She's
perspective.
not wrong. She's not wrong.
Yeah, I do get that perspective. You are not wrong. And speaking of not being wrong, you're
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
no, that's not the clip, Grant. It's this clip because I got to play this one because it's a makeup for OC Gigan.
What?
Well, $2. You must be super generous for a Dutch person.
He called you homeless, and then he called you
Have
Dutch.
A coupon day or something.
And my buddy Whitechapel's leaving. Have a great night, Whitechapel. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Christine is.
All right. I will roll up to you guys. See you later.
Oh, wait. Tell people about things and stuff, and you're doing this and stuff.
Tomorrow we're talking about that Jennifer Lawrence movie, and then that Wes Anderson movie. Spoiler, it sucked. And then Tuesday, Barroom Podcast. And then Friday, we're doing a movie night. I actually skipped movie night this week. And then I got a bunch of videos coming up, too. So there'll be a lot of work coming up this week. That's all I got to say there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Society Reviews, YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. So until then, adios, people.
See you, buddy.
See you.
Later.
Would Sleepy Hollow be considered one?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it was originally a horror.
Just the performance of Keanu.
Keanu wasn't in Sleepy Hollow. That was Johnny Depp.
Just how bad it was.
My screen froze. So yeah, thank you, Jacob, for being here, and yeah, I appreciate him. You got to check out what he does. The Barroom Podcast is a lot of fun if you get a chance to check it out. Sleepy Hollow was an interesting film. I enjoyed that.
Christopher Walken.
Walken.
Yeah.
The Prophecy.
Oh man,
Whoa,
Walken.
Culture. I'm seeing some old dude jerk you off.
What?
There's some old guy jerking you off on Twitter.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yo, hit me up. Tag me with that. I can't see it. Let me see this. I gotta see this. I need to see it for a short.
It's huge.
Yeah, tag me. What, the guy's hand or him? Or Culture?
Oh, he's going full handy. He's going full handy.
Digital Remnant. Oh no!
Can you tag me on it, please? I want to see this. I need a new short. I need a new short for the channel.
No, I'm really unhappy right now. I'm not sharing that. It's not Carlos.
Oh my god!
Digital Remnant, dude. I love you. Why?
Tagging you now.
Teasing me.
Oh, don't go looking for that.
I am looking for that.
That's not okay.
He's having to work really hard. He's
off
working.
looking for it right now.
That old man saw you, and he was
working
just
really
like, "Oh my
hard.
god, the cock! Look at
He's
this
working
mobile
so hard
man."
for it.
Wow.
Well, somebody wanted merchandise.
That's a big hand. He's going hard on you, Culture. Holy shit.
Culture's gonna come.
It's because it's so small. The movements are so quick because it's so small.
Culture looks so content though in that, and the other guy's just like, "Hey, you didn't mean to use a hand too."
The chat's like, "What is happening right now?"
Digital Remnant, you got to add smoke coming from above.
No.
Yeah.
Where there's smoke, there's cum.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm not sure how that works.
Sherry's losing her mind. She thinks it's fun. Okay.
Cock-a-doodle do in the morning with Culture Casino.
Well, she's typically the most evil of the memers.
Oh
so
yeah, Sherry's usually.
she would love it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Old guys can't resist the weaves. There you go. Grant is bringing something up. Grant?
Disney's new movie. Nick just reminded me with the smoke comment.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Culture, you're giving this guy some major eye contact. It's really crazy. Like, you look very content.
Well, if you're gonna give a handy or get one, you definitely want eye contact. It's about being close and in tune with each other.
Talking about things that people can't see on the stream doesn't typically work all that well.
Just picture a balding man giving a man a lot of hair.
We actually lost viewers because people went to go check that out.
Good.
So.
They'll come back after they're done realizing you're not actually getting jerked off. That's great.
And Andy says that's basically the 6-second daily.
No, this is actually shorter.
Literally or figuratively?
Literally, by 1 second.
Yeah, friction is not your friend. True story.
Thank you. This is. I'm going to use a short for this.
Well, I'm sure they used a cold spray on it first.
Oh man, dude!
I hope they're using butter.
Can I ask a question? Does that actually work when you get
butter? Yes.
No, because soccer injuries are all fake.
I know.
Yeah, you have to melt the butter a little bit first, though.
It's like the NBA, right? When what's the guy that flops all the time? He's like supposed
LeBron
to be a
James.
good that guy. He's supposed to be a good basketball player. Dude flops like a ton. Dearest wants to know if that's one
like
of
a
my.
ton.
Yeah, Dearest wants to know if that's one of my culture DIY videos.
Well, he's definitely not doing it himself.
No, it's not butter. It's Brahma's specialty. Apparently, I don't know.
Is it? Hold on. So when you get handy, you like Brahma's bull's milk is what comes out.
Do you just scream Brahma's name when you finish?
Look, Land O'Lakes or nothing,
I
right?
think it's weird that you don't.
It's like Khan from Star Trek 2.
By the way, did you guys see the butter fight that was queued up between X-Ray Girl and Melanie Mack in Twitter?
Not really.
No.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I saw that.
It is amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah, I did a photo edit for it.
Wow, fantastic.
Still going to town. This is great.
Fantastic. We've got a super chat from our good friend. Does this dress make my ass look big? For $5 saying, potential, extremely late night culture outro song, The Animals. We've got to get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do.
Good song.
We gotta get out of this. It's a great song.
That was my graduation song.
I bet. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, so you and the missus did a stream I caught early in the morning on your channel, Grant. What was the show on Epics that I have no idea?
From.
What is it?
From. FROM.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good, but they have now spent 2 seasons not answering any questions, and it's starting to feel like Lost.
Especially with the cliffhanger at the end of season 2, it's definitely got
It's
that.
in the vein of Lost, and they are not giving you any answers. And everybody acts kind of stupid in that nobody tells each other anything, even though they're all in this together. And it's starting to get annoying. Well,
okay.
I'll give it another season, but it's gotta do some stuff.
The first seasons aren't that much, I think.
First season
for me,
was
anyway.
great.
Oh,
yeah.
By the way, the sound in the background at Grant's house is the cutest little girl in the whole world that I love dearly. So there you go.
She still thinks you're a koala.
I am a koala. This is true.
You know, koalas have
And we
chlamydia,
haven't
right?
played that clip in quite a while on this show.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Koalas in the rain.
Fat Steven has the imagery. That is not okay. That's really not
He's
okay.
not doing anything. You're just laying back.
It doesn't look good. None of that looks good. All I know is this Boosh landed on the best dad joke of the night. Here it is. How do you lift 200 billion in laundered money? You crane it.
That is a dad joke.
Dude, you know what? Boosh, you're hired. You and Grant are now my joke writers for the streams and the videos. So thank you.
Guess how much you're getting paid?
Nada.
Exactly.
Yeah. You might get a hat though.
Did you watch Elemental Culture?
Elemental, the worst Pixar film ever created by humans.
I mean, next to Lightyear. What, did you watch it?
No, Lightyear was probably better than Elemental, to be fair. I mean, and it's
I
also
saw it
earned more
too,
money.
unfortunately.
Just what is happening right now? Good question. A lot of people like that. Dad jokes are the best thing in the world. Thank you, Fletcher. I agree with you. They don't pay. That's also true, but they're funny.
You guys watched White House Plumbers yet?
No, I keep hearing it's good.
Watch it. It's not that long, but it's great. Woody Harrelson does a great acting job, especially with his buddy. Yeah.
Woody does a great job, and he's like canceling the narrative. CC saw Elemental. CC, tell everybody what you thought of Elemental, other than it's really, really dumb and narratively driven.
Thank you.
I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to it. And then I just might as well watch it so I could talk about it. And I ended up not talking about it. It was not a mistake that it came out on the weekend that it came out on June 16th or whatever, because that movie was completely about racism very, very heavily. Now, I will say I got nothing about the whole gender non-binary thing, or maybe I watched a version that didn't have that. So if I didn't know that was supposed to be a thing, I wouldn't have.
It was one tiny line for 1 second in the entire film. It was barely even a throwaway line.
Mm-hmm.
The co-protagonist, the water guy, was a bit of a pain to watch. He was really, really soft and cried all the time and annoying. he would have been a good secondary character that just, like for comic relief for a short amount of time, not for the whole movie. But the movie was also very, very heavily about racism. And if you don't want to get that messaging right now, then, don't waste your time, because it's like there's a sign there that's like no fires allowed, because the fire people are, exactly
They're bad.
that.
They're very, very bad. Yeah, the allegories are not subtle, is what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's
and Bush McFadden asks the question all of us are asking: is it daytime in Canada? What's happening right now?
It's pretty far north.
No, I'm pretty far north. Yeah, so it stays light out until about midnight, and it gets light out at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh no, he's not a Canadian trucker. He just lives a better life than all of us. He travels in his house, and he's able to stream at the highest possible levels. Look at his view. Yeah, look at this guy lives the life. Look at that, man.
There you go.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
I'm on wheels, so I can just go and park here in front of this for the next couple of months.
Starbucks.
And there, see, it's not a background because there's a moving car. It's live.
The thing is, after 4 months, when he empties his toilet in the RV underneath, by the time the 4 months are over, that's built up quite a bit. It's actually like a platform under his RV.
Probably shouldn't get into that whole aspect, but there's flush toilets next to the Starbucks.
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh. Commander Ed Striker Shadow says Lagon Brains got a PhD in flopping from Vlade Divac's Institute of Advanced Flopping. Oh, shoot. That's so true.
Vlade Divac.
God, Vlade. You know what? That's a terrible loss. I mean, let's be honest. That was a terrible loss. But yeah, this is truly an amazing view. Thank you for sharing it with us, CC. We all hate you. Just so you know. Mr. Grant Gregory is whipping out some imagery. Wow.
Yeah, so this is live footage of what's happening over in Ukraine. It's terrible.
Oh, well, let's check it out.
Well,
those Ukrainians are definitely loving the white.
How'd they get an ad?
I mean, it makes sense why this has lasted so long, because the stormtroopers can't shoot anything.
So let me get this straight. They get a crap ton of money and they buy Star Wars? What?
Star Wars, talking
nothing
about
but Star Wars.
Yeah.
If they would bar wars, please let them stay.
Oh my goodness. Hey, look, I've had a good time tonight. I don't know about the rest of you, but we actually have some stories we could cover that are not about Indiana Jones. There's real, actual serious things happening in the world. And I just want you all to realize that the best movie, based on the number of theaters it was in for this current weekend, is life-changing for many people out there.
The huge drop for Not Flash?
No. It's no. This is a film that we can speak positively about, and something that I assure you that our good friends over at Film Threat are very excited about, and it is, of course,
Jennifer Lawrence's
no hard
boobs.
feelings.
I thought you were going to bring up Gore's buddy falling out of his chair.
No, he just took himself off the stream altogether.
Yeah.
So
now he's wearing a jacket. What the hell's going on?
We're an hour and 17 minutes in. We've got a 13-minute outro, so we're gonna start getting to the stories.
Yeah, that's right. We got.
It's got to be more. Wait a minute. That's more than 13 minutes. That outro. Come on.
I would also like to state quickly that Leslie Hyland was not fired because she's on contract work, so she could not be.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. What I want to say is this film, in 1,000 less theaters than other films that it's competing against, opened to a $15 million open on a $45 million budget, and nearly cleaned the clock of the top 3 films that are in the theaters right now. And it's a hard art comedy that I have to tell you is growing on me.
With full frontal
It's going to do really well on home video, isn't it?
This film is going to do very well on home video.
Sold on a lot of lotion distributors.
A lot of fappers going to buy their copy.
Well, I don't know. You know,
She
that
still looks like her face got stung by bees.
Yes.
Well, I mean, okay, you guys are really cynical.
She's wearing mom jeans and she still looks hot. That's weird.
Look,
Yeah, I
there's a
don't
lot
mind
of
the
hard
look of her.
feelings all around, and I have a great video coming out about all this
Hard.
tomorrow on the box office. But Jennifer Lawrence truly is the best action hero ever. She was the first female action hero of all time, and
the first actress in silent films.
She was the first.
She is actually Charlie Chaplin.
She's mitochondrial Eve.
Why does she look old? I don't. You know what? In the film, there are only a couple of moments where you're going, she's not 32. And why does it sound like somebody's spanking it right now? I'm very confused. No,
I'm muted.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, The Flash collapsed by 73%. I'm going to cover that tomorrow. Jennifer Lawrence's No Fault Hard Feelings opens to 15 million. The box office is so close right now that theoretically, if like something was overestimated and something was underestimated, you could end up with this film being in first place.
It will be,
which is bonkers. And I have to tell you, this film has more heart than you think it does. And the problem that the reason it doesn't land or didn't land for me, if you watched my review, is because you can't be funny to Zoomers now because they are so freaking touchy. They don't understand like anything. I mean, this is a raunchy sex comedy, but in that classical funny sex comedy way that like I grew up with, like American Pie and Porky's, and I mean it's in that
Road
grand
Trip.
tradition.
Showgirls,
Euro Trip.
Yeah. So I honestly feel like that this is a really weird and unique opportunity to look at a box office that set a record low of under $100 million in the top 5 films. That this thing overperformed. Maybe I don't know.
Culture. We need what it's showing is that we need these types of films because everything else with the whole budget of 200 million or more is failing. I think this is what you need. We need to get back to campy. We need to get back to cheesy B stuff. You need to get that flooding the market, get people to come back to the theater to have a good time, not have to deal with an MCU or a DCU or any of that other crap. Everyone's sick of it.
But are the numbers going to go up because it's a raunchy comedy and somewhat good, or are they going to go up because word gets out that she does Full Frontal?
Both.
Yes.
I mean, okay, and it's not. And here's the thing: it is not. As much as you want to believe that this is going to be Full Frontal in the way you want it to be, it's not.
It's softcore. Right? It's like
well, I've watched you on at least 3 or 4 streams just rave and rant about how great it was that she was fully frontal.
Oh no,
but and you mentioned it on every stream too.
Yeah,
every single one, even the ones that you weren't even on.
You must have liked it a little bit.
He super chatted other streams talking about it.
You sent me a picture of the breasts from the theater. I saw it.
All I know is this: she is keeping it together in the best possible way. She's incredibly fit. And stop. And
stitches.
It's not a sex scene. She is Full Frontal in the most vulnerable way possible, and she literally kicks booty like on the people that are around her. She does something that a professional wrestler would do. She suplexes a dude, like and it's not like a reasonably accommodating stuntman, as Will Jordan would say, otherwise known as Critical Drinker. No. She literally hefts a dude and suplexes him into the sand.
So you're saying the things that we hate in all the other movies where a girl just beats up a guy that she shouldn't be able to, you're fine with as long as she's fully naked.
The tits are hanging out. Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is, she actually did it.
Was there mud involved in any by any chance?
No. What I'm saying is,
Jello. Was there Jello? And if so, what flavor?
What cream did she?
KY jelly.
She actually does something that you could believe that she reasonably would be able to do.
She covered herself in olive oil.
Cream of Harvey.
Okay.
She gives somebody a blowy. So I reasonably think she can do that.
She flicked her nipples to chopsticks.
I don't
know. So is it Full Frontal Jennifer Lawrence or not?
It is. Look, there is nothing left to the imagination there, but it's not.
Does she have a tattoo? Does she have a tattoo?
So it's like softcore porn. You see the upper half, and she's moving furniture. We get it. Okay.
Is it like the movie Airplane?
I mean, you've obviously looked at it in detail many times.
Is
The
it like
It's a
co-pilot?
simple question. Has she got a tattoo?
Is it better or worse than Debbie Does Dallas?
What's your favorite time travel movie?
Is it if it was a Christopher Nolan movie, would she be putting her clothes on instead of taking them off?
I've got more dressed as the stream goes on.
I saw that. That's weird.
All right, Davinia. Look, I'm gonna give you some context. It doesn't support any kind of grooming because the persons involved are over the age of 18. In fact, the young male person is 19 years old.
Sorry, I'm reading Mr. Tickletrick's reply to the tweet with the 6-second daily.
I love it.
Well played, Tickle. Well played.
These are my friends.
Sometimes.
Full frontal.
Mr. Tickletrunk for a Canadian $2 says favorite time travel boobies. The triple-breasted horror of Eroticon 5. I don't know about the
There was no time travel in that one.
What?
Well, there wasn't there because they went forward to the end of the universe, and then the restaurant at the end of the universe.
This is true.
So there was, strictly speaking, time travel involved.
The restaurant at the end of the universe.
Not for her breasts, so they stayed exactly where they were.
Yeah, perfectly.
What's your favorite full frontal movie? How about that one?
And nothing.
No one wants to say
Airplane.
Showgirls.
Airplane does have a good
sure.
full frontal scene. Yeah,
I'm always
Well,
going to say Showgirls, just so you know.
My favorite full frontal, probably one of the Top Guns.
What was?
I don't remember seeing Tom Cruise's junk in that.
What was the movie with Tom Cruise's
No, but
first
you get
wife,
lots of
Mimi
men.
Rogers?
You get lots of men in there.
Mimi Rogers.
Yeah, what was the movie where she was getting massaged?
That was the Orc Massager on Steam right now.
Hey, did you guys ever see the film Breast Men?
Yes.
No.
Guy from Friends. What's his name?
Matthew Perry.
No,
the other
from
one.
Friends.
Well, there's two other ones.
Just really narrowing it down right now.
No, the guy that actually had a career in directing. And
He directed some movies.
David
yeah.
Schwimmer?
That's
Yeah.
it, Schwimmer.
No, the other
Band
one.
of Brothers. Band of Brothers he was involved in, which to his credit. Yeah.
But
Breast Men. It was kind of horrific. That's like a horror movie, really, with some of the stuff that was in it later.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you know
I mean,
Angelina Jolie is topless in Hackers?
yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Halle Berry, she's done topless.
Well, she was also she was digitally topless in what was the one where it was like semi-cartooned? It's the epic poem.
Beowulf.
Beowulf. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one that came out like 15 years ago.
Yeah, no, and here's the thing: the reason that I really like Hackers is because it was pre-boob job for Angelina.
True, but the music was also great.
Oh,
Which boob job? The one where she got bigger ones, or the ones where she took them off?
Before she got the guns,
before,
they were actually
before the thing that Tom can't do, which is embiggen things, and then yeah.
And you want them on your panel.
So did she have three? Did she get them bigger than off? Then back
no,
on?
she got bigger. Okay, how did it work?
I don't
Bigger
know.
off, and some,
and then back on.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Angelina Jolie or Pamela Anderson?
No, Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. She took them off because she has the genetic disposition towards cancer.
Yeah, she has the.
And then I believe she got new ones after.
Yeah, she has triple BRCA, which is a thing that is very, very bad.com. So.
But I think she got fakes before she got them taken off.
No, she was in biggened, and then she was unbiggened, and then she got biggened ish.
Yeah.
That was for Tomb Raider, right? Where she got biggened again?
I don't know.
I got everyone
yes,
searching for
Halle Berry and
Angelina Jolie.
Swordfish was great.
Yes,
Well,
that
yeah.
swimsuit, man.
I look, I'm gonna rewind all the way. There's a certain amount of gratuitous nudity that goes into films, and it either adds or subtracts or does nothing at all. And there are times when I'm like, you don't need that. And there are a lot of films where I go in and I watch the film, I'm like, that was unnecessary. But there's sometimes it fits perfectly within the framework of a story.
Like Harvey Keitel in Bad Lieutenant, for instance.
Well, okay, but you need to be punished. But the
like Culture on a 10K stream.
You're a bad boy.
No, but there's like, for example, like The Wolf of Wall Street.
Kevin Bacon in Wild Things.
Nope.
Why am I
No,
still
and I'm
doing this
surrounded
thing?
by assholes.
Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights. Come on.
Oh, come on. We all know
That's the
it's a
best
magic.
Wolf of
No,
all.
no. Culture's a magic Mike guy. Come on, guys. We all know this by now.
If you're trying to get me there, I think the full Monty is actually the best
I
representation.
was gonna say that next,
That's
but I don't
true.
think I like walk around with a box on my.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Actually, you know, there's certain things that are liberating, like that certain box of
Hey, Tom.
popcorn.
Speaking of full frontal nudity.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hey Tom,
Hi.
when you have
Tom.
free time, help me fix my.
Hold on,
fucking
give him time. He's
voice
building
thing.
up.
I like
He's
turtles.
building up.
I hate time, God.
Tom, most appropriate and inappropriate nudity in the film.
I don't think any nudity in a film is usually inappropriate because I feel like they have forgotten that Hollywood was about exploitation from begin with. I mean, like we want to look at beautiful people, we want to see beautiful bodies. That's kind of the whole point. I mean, most of us don't look like that, so that's what we pay to see. We want to see Mel Gibson and all these other people, you know, and Angelina Jolie's and whatnots. You know, Will Smith's before he started slapping bitches.
It feels awkward that he keeps naming guys and then only one girl, and that he started with Mel Gibson.
Who was the chicken? Who was the girl in
He's
Idle
finished
Hands?
with Mel
'Cause
Gibson.
I
We
love Mel
really
Gibson.
wanted to see Mel Gibson
He's finished with
and
Mel
Angelina
Gibson.
Jolie.
Well,
I
Mel
guess.
Gibson always
But
showed
then-
his ass, you know? I mean, he can't beat that.
Come on, we all wanted to see Mel Gibson and Patrick Stewart just bumping and grinding during conspiracy.
I don't know where
We all
Patrick Stewart came into this, but
did. I don't know.
well, Julia Roberts was never, you know, like what I would consider hot, but I mean, she's that girl next door's cute, sexy.
The horse next door.
There's your Jessica Alba's and some of the other ones. Yeah. there
Hey,
you go.
yeah, Jessica Alba in Idle Hands in the angel costume.
You know, and
Eva
stuff like
Green
that,
is
but,
by far the best current actress as far as up top.
Bo Derek. You had
Debbie Moore,
No.
striptease.
Demi Moore. Yeah, like women whose whole careers were built on this idea. Selma Hayek's another great example of, you know, people just want to go see them being sexy, basically. Yeah.
Hey, go
But
back
it's
a bit.
easier to say for the guys because that's the whole point is like women are able to go and ogle the men a lot easier than it is for a guy to say, I'm going to see the new Michelle Pfeiffer movie because I think she's hot. You know what I mean? It comes off kind of creepy if a guy says that, but if a chick says, well, I'm going to see the new Mel Gibson movie because I hope he shows his ass, then everybody goes, ooh, me too, honey.
There was a time when Hollywood wasn't afraid to sell movies on the basis of a woman's attributes, like in the days of Jane Mansfield or Jane Russell or Sophia Loren, Elizabeth Taylor. You know, they were.
Well,
not
we even
afraid
had an
of
era where a
chest.
lot of these
Ursula Andress.
Ursula Andress.
Well, we had kind of a strange area where we had a dearth of female actresses and a lot of models coming into acting, right? You had Kathy
true.
Ireland and
Mila Jovovich.
wasn't Pamela Anderson originally a model as well?
Yeah,
and all these
yeah,
other
yeah, Mila Jovovich for
Cindy
Fifth
Crawford.
Cindy Crawford.
Tara Banks.
But wait,
Can we just throw quickly in there a Michelle Pfeiffer in that leather
Tyra
costume?
Banks is a
Batman
big one,
Returns,
yeah.
please. Can we just
Oh
throw
no,
it?
no, you can throw that in there, and everybody's going to agree with you. But I want to introduce an idea that there were times when people were nude in films that again wasn't outside of the story, like Trading Places. Trading Places has a lot of titties in it, but that doesn't sell you on the film.
Well, not only that, you get to see Jamie Lee Curtis's for the first time. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's times where it's completely unnecessary and stupid, like when you flick too hard.
Or
Cruel
well,
Intentions,
look, I
Sarah
mean,
Michelle
look,
Gellar.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Titanic didn't gain a lot of its notoriety from that fucking The fact that they got away from with a full
girls.
frontal nudity in PG-13, exactly. That was one of the last times you ever saw full frontal nudity in PG-13 movie.
Renee Russo, that's the model I was thinking
Renee
of.
Russo.
Renee Russo was a model.
Yeah, she was. Another one. Yep.
But her
Tin Cup.
I will say no. Her best appearance was
Well,
in.
and she had great chemistry with Mel Gibson.
Yes,
I like Mel Gibson.
I almost got
Cotton
to say
is better than Tin, I believe.
Which movie?
Culture. You wanted me to come on.
No, it's good. No,
Cameron Diaz.
Renee Russo's best appearance was still in Thomas Crown. Thomas Crown.
Great movie.
Are you kidding me? Lethal Weapon 3. Well, I have to see Thomas Crown. It's been a while.
Sharon Stone, Basic Instinct.
Movie.
I don't know. In the Line of Fire.
You talked about women where you can believe them kicking ass earlier. You believe Renee Russo can kick some ass in Lethal Weapon 3.
She terrifies you.
She has a very solid jaw.
Hell yeah, she's kicking, literally.
Kate
Thomas
Beckinsale
Crown.
from Underworld. Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
11 Alpha's right. Rebecca De Mornay. Yeah.
Well, another one. I mean, remember when
She was
Sharon
in Three
Stone used to bring them in
Musketeers
too?
That was Basic Instinct days. Yeah.
Basic Instinct days. That was sold on the fact that we knew we were going to get to see her. But JJ.
Well, look at The Mask, man. Cameron Diaz was fucking smoking in that one too.
Well, she was one of those that came out of fucking nowhere. I think she was another one that was a model too. And between just The Mask and a couple movies there, she became one of the last true movie stars for women. Yeah.
Putting cum in her hair did a lot for her.
It did.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's an interesting kind of moose, but let's get to a couple. We got two more super chats to get through.
Ted Levine. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Oh, God.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Oh God! Look, this is the second time this has come up today. Does this address make my ass look big for $2? Full frontal Ted Levine, Silence of the Lambs. This is the famous tucking scene.
Yeah, I prefer Jason Mewes' version.
Yeah,
So,
Goodbye Horses. Goodbye Horses.
Can I say a few things about some very weird stuff? Jason Mewes was in. Jason Mewes was in Zack and Mary Make a Porno.
Really?
Yep.
And he was hanging brain in front of the universe.
Why were you looking?
Along with the super
You don't know what a
hottest,
Dutch rudder is?
the super hottest prawn person of the time, chick wise. That was a very unique experience because I was like, I could not imagine somebody doing that.
Do you guys want to know how much of a bigger man I am than Kevin Smith besides my waistline now?
Oh yeah.
I actually bought Mallrats 4K.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good movie though.
I'm not that petty that I'd be like, fuck you, and burn all his movies and shit.
Do you have Fast Times at Ridgemont High, especially that
Well, who
scene with
fuck
Phoebe
doesn't?
Cates?
Phoebe Cates.
That bathing suit. Yeah.
Thank God for DVD, it doesn't wear out now. The player doesn't.
You know who
the
else?
movie does.
You know who else is amazing though? Elizabeth Hurley. I mean, there was that whole movie. There was that whole movie where.
Remember
she
when
played
every
devil
guy in the
and-
world couldn't believe that Hugh Grant fucked around on her? Sorry, Brahma.
No, you're good.
She's also getting her son to director in a raunchy comedy, a sexy movie. So that should kind
But
of.
what movie were you going to
she's-
talk about, Brahma? Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the movie. The one where she does the Faustian bargain with Brendan Fraser.
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
Yeah. I mean, most people only saw that movie because of how good she looks.
And that was one of the movies that I cite when everybody's like, "Oh, Brendan Fraser got a bad rap and somebody Me Too'd him out of Hollywood." Brendan Fraser had bad agents and put him in movies like Bedazzled and fucking Monkey Bone. People forget how bad Monkey Bone bombed.
Monkey Bone, horrible.
Yeah.
But
she still looks good, and she's almost 60 now.
I know she's
You know,
rocking the
you know
box.
who else is amazing in old age? I mean, do you know how old Stacey Dash is?
She
The chick
does
from
look good for
Clueless?
her age, yes.
No shit. She's like 54 or something.
And she still
like that.
looks the same age as back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, she was playing a teenager in Clueless when she was like 32 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Well,
I mean, it may not have been that old, but I mean, she's in her 50s now, and she looks fantastic.
Let's have a moment for Heather Graham and Felicity Shagwell from Austin Powers, though.
Okay, indeed. And
Hangover.
real quickly, I have to play a clip for the thing. So I'm gonna play a clip.
Wow. See why I only did $2. Huh.
Thank you very much. And the official archivist for Midnight's Edge, the guy that makes sure that we have the timing right and does all the work in the background, ActionCom for $5 says, what do you think of Elizabeth Hurley starring in her son's new erotic thriller?
Creepy weird.
I had not heard about that.
That's what I was saying.
Is she playing like the female lead in the movie, or is she just a
Yeah, she's a
ancillary
female
character?
lead, and she has a sexual affair with a 21-year-old.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
There's some Oedipal shit going on there.
Yep. Soul Assassin brings up the ultimate one though. Susanna Hoff.
Does
Susanna Hoff is still smoking.
Does Grant really have like the pig says going on in his background?
That was Des.
No. But wait a minute. So somebody explain what this is to me, because I don't know.
It's
about
Nick.
it.
I think it's really what it says
Nick.
here. Elizabeth Hurley is in her son's new erotic thriller. I didn't.
Nasty.
Okay.
I mean,
also behind the
places
camera?
their kids a little bit differently.
I need a lot. I need a lot more information here.
I think the only thing that would be creepier is if like you put your daughter, if you're a director, in a role like that. That would,
Yeah, this is getting weird. We just talk about Chuck Norris.
I think
we
it's
just talk about Chuck Norris.
Yeah. I think it's creepy when your daughter is put into a movie like 50 Shades of Grey, and then you praise her performance in it.
I mean, I know it's awkward as it gotta be for some of these actresses when they do those kind of movies, but like, yeah, a lot of them seem to wait until like their parents are dead.
Well, Dakota did not. Both of her parents are still working. I think they're messed up. But
Well, then again, we got to remember a lot of these people are in a completely different world where they fucking breastfeed their kids till they're 15 and shit too. On top of it all.
ActionCom, thank you. You are gonna be. You know what? You're just cool.
I just lost.
Speaking
my
of
hearing
punk
due to
waddle,
really loud.
I'm gonna be on Con Connection Saturday with Snowdub and the puppet crew. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're gonna be very tiny. But we have a new member. This is weird, but it's cool. I mean, like Sofa King Jewish is here. Thanks for being a member of the channel. I appreciate it. That's fantastic. Thanks for joining us. That's great. Yeah.
Is the sofa kosher?
I don't know, but this is a family show. That is
Terry
very
Hatcher.
This looks an awful.
They're real and they're fantastic.
This looks an awful. This looks an awful lot like Jeremy Wormy.
Jeremy.
I don't know. The shirt's on.
Hey guys,
what?
I got news for you, and it's not that you're gay. It's better than that.
It's that you're not gay.
Apparently, there's Fandango is doing a promotion of buy one and get one free for the Not Flash movie.
Oh, I heard about it.
Yeah, I think we said that before you came in.
Yeah.
I missed it.
You can get a free ticket from Applebee's for Indiana. There,
Yeah.
I was looking on the Walmart app to try and find the early access for the Indiana Jones thing. I couldn't find it.
It's on Walmart app. I think you have to be signed in through Fandango.
Okay, I got a question. Who was the co-star for Howard the Duck? Who was that? What was her name?
Leah Thompson. She was
Leah
fantastic.
Yeah, that's.
But when I kiss you, it's like I'm kissing my brother.
Holy
Yeah,
cow!
that was also an Oedipus thing.
Sofa King Jewish for $20 says super chat. I don't have anything to say, which is amazing. That's generosity. I feel very, very supported right now. Uniquely supported.
We'll give you the clap, sir.
Yeah. Wow. No.
Animal cheese.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Indeed, thank you, Sofa King. I appreciate it. You know what? Your name is now enshrined permanently on my stream. So thank you very much for joining us, and for the what Tom? What you got? You Tom.
Look what they did to my boy.
Oh no!
Look at that Raphael as a kid.
What the fudge is that?
Exactly.
Get that crap out of here.
I got slightly good news for you, though.
Did they make one
There's
of them
a
fat?
cereal. There's a
Yeah, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo is fat.
No, that's
Leaning
Raph.
into that new
That is
Raphael.
Raph that's fat. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, look, he's holding
Yes.
his, look at
Yeah,
look who's
yeah.
holding weapons. Yeah.
Because he's got the side.
Why'd they make
And
that
they
a
all have
tail
the same
Urkel?
faces except for him. Because they got this fucking obsession with putting glasses and goggles on him.
Oh,
fucking hate it.
that. I
It's
do
good
too.
trash.
I hate that look.
Oh, he's in this. That's kind of like, look, allow me 2 minutes just to rant on this for a minute. The Ninja Turtles have been and look at that, they're only at fucking Target. Yay. This is indicative of everything they've done to all of our fucking franchises. The Turtles have dealt with it first and foremost. They had women shoved in their shit first twice.
Yep.
We've gotten this kind of crap here, and we've had the revamps I don't know how many fucking times, but this is a perfect example of how these people do not understand these franchises. Oh, Donatello's a nerd, so we'll give him glasses. Rev's a hothead, so we'll put him in a bandana. Fuck you! Leave my turtles alone. Jesus Christ.
Protect the Ninja Turtles.
So wait, is that
You know
mean
what?
Raph?
You'll probably get canceled if you say leave turtles alone on Twitter.
Leave turtles alone.
I got a serious question here. Does that mean that they're going to play off Raph as someone who's just angry because he was fat as a kid? Is that what they're going with?
Probably.
Maybe.
Oh, fuck this.
I believe that. I like it. That sounds like the Tom. I saw Ninja Turtles cereal based off this. Not gonna lie,
Not going to be a patch on the OG, is it? What is it?
It's based off the new Mutant Mayhem. However, the
I get that, but I mean, what kind of
did look
cereal is
cool.
it?
It's a General Mills cereal with the turtles as marshmallows each. It's got their color bandanas.
Is it
on
anything like the
marshmallows.
old? If it's not like the old
I
shit, I
did
don't
buy
give a
it.
fuck.
I did buy it, so I don't know how it tastes.
All the old
But-
stuff was Chex mixed with marshmallows. But still,
Oh,
I
remember
loved it.
those. I love that because that's the old Spider-Man cereal was. In
It
the
was
90s,
Ninja
based off the
Nets.
animated series. The
Mhm.
old animated series one had the Chex Mix with the Spidey marshmallows. I remember if you bought enough of the box tops, you mailed them in and you got a Spider-Man cereal bowl. I used that cereal bowl until the bowl could no longer take me eating more cereal. I miss that bowl.
This looks
Damn it.
horrifying.
It does. I can't wait.
Why
to
is
see
Donatello
this
a
run into the
feminine
ground.
figure, though? That's the weird part.
The angry one, the brains, the leader, the entertainer.
So one's a stripper?
The entertainer.
That's what they called Michelangelo. Did you see that?
Oh, no, that's just indicative more of what I'm talking about. Here's the old school cereal.
Yeah, but
See
out
that?
of the 2 minute
I
rant,
remember this.
Nick went
I
longer.
remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I
sweet
missed
cereal.
this one. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
here's the Mutant Mayhem one. Sorry, you were going to say something, Brown. Go ahead.
No, I just said out of the 2 minutes you asked for, Nick actually took up more time.
This is true. I
You
feel
did
like
not rant long enough, Tom.
yeah. I feel like parliamentary procedure was violated on my stream. I'm very unhappy.
Cinnamon
second that.
apple? What the fuck?
What is
Hey,
this?
that could still taste good. That design
No.
on the box is terrible, but the cereal itself still has a chance to taste
I
good.
don't know about that.
You're going to open that box,
I
pour
need-
into a bowl, Nick, and each one of those pieces of cereal is going to have a pronoun on it.
Hey, if it sucks, I will be the first one to tell you. I have
Oh,
a better
by the
chance
way-
of trying that cereal than watching that thing.
By the way, on YouTube right now, we are the 199. Just so you know.
What does that mean?
There's 199 people here. Oh no, it jumped back up.
Hi.
Yeah. J Law was the first turtle. Thank you, maybe human. I think you might be.
She was the first Turtles villain before Shredder.
And we know where she got her ooze.
Yeah. Well, look, Vertical Horizons is
herself.
correct. Vertical Horizons is correct. Nick does not discriminate. Cereal. This is true.
It's true. If it's good,
He
I'll say.
doesn't.
If it sucks, I will tell you.
We're gonna
I've
do
had
some
bad
cereal streams one of these days, brother. I still have not found Kit Kat cereal though yet.
Oh,
What the
wait, you
I
haven't
need to
found
just
Kit
send
Kat
you some.
cereal?
I just need to ship it to you. I'll go to.
fuck? I'll
Wood Ninja
find
and
it.
ship
Maybe
to
I
you.
can get it from Walmart too.
Well, are you gonna eat the
online.
Dylan Mulvaney cereal?
99.
I mean,
Doesn't
technically,
exist.
Nick skipped the milk and the OJ, and he just uses Bud Light for his cereal.
Whoa, he is not. No, vodka.
He calls it pizzos. It just
No,
cuts
no,
out
no.
pizza, throws it
Vodka.
in.
Vodka and waffle crisp is the perfect.
You know that Bud Light will make a man of you. It'll make a man. of you.
I gotta find a way to
it'll
send you
make
guys
a
Timbit
something.
cereal.
Dudes.
You know what donut holes are, right? Well, we got a cereal up here called that's just Timbit hole, like donut holes. It's
They have a
cereal.
similar one here. I think it's Krispy Kreme, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Horseradish Power renews the membership. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Got some huge new memberships.
Yeah, I agree with you, Peter Venkman fan site. It is Dude Light. That
Dude Light.
No, it's Broke Light.
I don't know. I know this. We gotta wrap up because like I feel like
We're gonna come.
Yeah,
Because you lied to us again about the hour and a half?
Yeah,
Is
it
that
didn't
what you're
work
trying
out.
to say?
None of it worked out, which means look, I have 11 minutes to close the stream out. I don't know. Oh shoot!
So that's enough time to talk about our favorite time travel
It's on
movies.
it's on Amazon. The Kit Kat cereal. You can get the family size.
You can find it. You can find it.
I
But
figured as
look,
much.
We had a massive gift from our new Sofa King Jewish. That's right. Sofa King Jewish comes up with 10 casino. Me.
What's my name
Culture
again?
placebo memberships. Just like you, it's a fake. Fake weave.
Culture placebo.
Culture placebos.
He didn't change the title of this like I told him to. It's supposed to be called the Late Night Culture Club.
I'm working on it. I got to create a whole new
Come,
Tom, do you really want to hurt him?
Do you really? I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you.
Want to take me on a date?
I'll tumble for you.
Casino Club.
I just want to say,
I know all there is.
Tune in next week. Full
Lots
frontal.
of crying.
CULTURCASINO.
Culture. I heard you're going to be starring in the new movie, The Weave That Rocks the Cradle.
Oh, sorry.
Giant cock. Oh my God. Giant cock.
Giant cock. Oh my God.
Huge
cock.
wait, I'm
surrounded by assholes.
It's finally getting dark.
Starting to get a little. He's going on his 2 minutes of darkness up there in Canada.
Technically, you're lying. You're not surrounded by asshole. You're surrounded by cock.
You know, you're not too far from the Fortress of Solitude.
Of cock.
No.
It's a long, slow, dark.
CC's sleeping in her valley.
Mm-hmm. Look at those mountains.
Oh,
Twin Peaks. There's a couple of peaks.
By the way, I think Scott Hughes is listening, and if he is, because he just messaged me, thank you so much for sending me Terrifier and Terrifier 2.
Oh yeah, thank you, Scott. You're
Nice.
awesome. Christopher Dominguez on the member side of things with the member chat saying, "What's your favorite rock bands?" Well, I actually like leather bands. Sometimes I'll wear
Especially when they're holding him down.
As those chaps.
Woven bands. I'm concerned with.
Is that a question we're answering, or?
Yeah, go for it. Do it.
For me, the Toadies.
Who?
It's a
The Toadies.
Rock band.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
that
band
what it
out
is?
of
was not
Dallas,
expecting
Texas.
that, but yes.
Best album was Rubberneck. I think it was like 1995, 96. Every song on it.
Hey,
Perfect all the way through.
Grant, do you know what rock music is?
Isn't that the stuff we saw that they were serving?
It's a
up for
delicacy in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool story, bro. Fat Steven, favorite rock band of the whatever.
I don't really have a favorite, but I guess I can go with like things like singles from Smashing Pumpkins and fucking everything. My dad raised me up on like Chicago, Van Halen, all that stuff. Supertramp.
Van Halen's a
Van
hard rock
Halen
band.
counts.
I have all those records back, the original release records. They're all still on the shelves.
Ooh.
I heard an interesting story about Chicago yesterday.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of murder going on in Chicago.
No. The band. The fucking band. They originally were named the Chicago Transit Authority, for those who are not old enough to know. And they got sued by the Chicago Transit Authority.
Didn't like the
So they're like,
advertising.
fuck it. We're just going to call ourselves Chicago. Then the Chicago Transit Authority turned around and used the song, "Does Anybody Know What Time It Is?" in one of their fucking ads and didn't pay them.
No.
And Chicago could have sued them back, but you know what they said? Fuck it.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
I'm gonna throw down Foo Fighters, especially their newer stuff was great. Like when they started
their older stuff was really
yeah.
25 and 6 to 4 by Chicago is still one of my favorite songs. 70s rock fan, you might have an opinion here.
My favorite rocks are the ones that you cook and eat in China.
Excellent. And
you cook and suck.
I thought those rocks you actually smoked or injected.
Them. That's what
How do we define what a rock band is, though? This
you know,
question worries me.
70s. We got 6 minutes. Figure it out.
What's your go-to album of any album that you could listen to on
My
replay?
go-to album.
If you're gonna lick rocks, what's your favorite song?
The Wall.
Possibly Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath.
That's a metal album. I wouldn't call that a rock album.
Rock album? Yeah, I say.
I don't call that a rock album.
All right, oh Jesus, you're really pushing me.
I'm gonna be that guy.
He looks like an almond. He looks like an Almond Brothers kind of dude.
I don't know. Out of the Blue by ELO.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that's a good choice. CC
Did they say album or band?
Yeah, it was band.
Well, I went for
I was trying to get him to pick the album so that we knew who the band was.
If it was to pick a band, it would be the Beatles.
Okay, you could have just gone with that at the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
I hate choices like that, though. There's too many factors.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got.
Not much of a girlfriend.
Not much of a girlfriend.
Never seem to get a lot.
That's right. Speaking of not getting a lot, CC karaoke as the sun sets in your part of Canada. Wow, that was.
I'm going with the Porcupine Tree and its front man Stephen Wilson, my favorite musical artist. Period.
A great choice, sir. Really progressive.
Nick, you are a metal dude, but I know you got rock guys in your
There's
rock.
some rock bands I like.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
I
almost said that with a serious.
He likes Gwen Stefani.
Just Hootie. Just Hootie. Screw those Blowfish.
I'm more of a Blowfish fan than Hootie.
Darius Rucker. There you go.
Nick's going with Nickelback.
No, he's not.
You know, as much as I hate Nickelback,
Creed.
their drummer is fucking amazing.
You know,
and I'm not
Nickelback
joking.
are
No,
not
their
that
drummer,
bad.
Daniel Dare, he's been spy at Meshuggah shows, and if anyone in the chat knows who Meshuggah is, they are known for these really odd time signatures. Their drummer, Thomas Hawk's like a freak of nature. So even if you like Meshuggah, their drummer's a god. And
Nickelback is actually
Nickelback's drummer is a monster. Like I said, what he does in Nickelback is just child's play.
Nickelback is actually a lot harder in concert than they are on the album.
So let's rewind. So Nick's favorite band is
I'll
Nickelback.
go with Queen.
Oh, thank you.
Because Queen actually have good albums.
I forgot about that.
You can't forget about Queen. What the fuck?
I was gonna go with that, or maybe Ghost for the first 3 albums when they were more of like a 70s macabre type of sound, but then they went all 80s and it doesn't work for Ghost.
Yeah, look at this graph. Thank you, Vertical Horizons. Speaking of which, you know what? I didn't get Toxic Man Flu's jive on this rock thing.
Well, Nick stole my thunder. It was going to be Queen. I think Queen, just musically and all that stuff. I mean, they had a guy that could sing opera as their lead singer.
Yeah.
Oh, Queen's
I mean, seriously, he put out an opera album that was phenomenal.
Depending on what day of the week you ask me, my favorite band is either Queen or the Pink Floyd. So
I mean, I could go Pink Floyd, I could go Queen, I could go Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
I mean, Stevie Ray Vaughan, I think, is my favorite artist.
I lost a lot of respect for Zeppelin over the years. Tox, I don't know if you've had the same issue, but now that I've learned that they ripped off all their music from a bunch of blues artists and shit.
Well, everybody did in rock.
Well, they didn't give anybody credit, though. That's the difference, right?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying with that. ZZ Top.
Oh man,
you got 2 minutes, Culture.
All right, so the Smiths were a great band, I will admit, but I have to go with something completely different. And now for something completely different.
Ramstein.
Rick Astley did a whole set of Smith songs at Glastonbury just yesterday.
Never gonna give you.
There was a time when Guns N' Roses was the awesomest.
If you say New Kids on the Block
Appetite was a
culture,
good
I'm coming
album.
through the internet and kicking
Nah,
your
he
ass.
thinks MC Hammer was the best ever.
Appetite for Destruction is actually a good album. Like,
Appetite
they
for
got some
Destruction
more-
was the first 90s album in the 80s.
Their
Yes.
singles are overplayed to hell, but the songs that aren't the singles,
Everything else is great. You're right, Nick. Everything else, like
You're
Night
now officially
Train,
going
fucking
to at
Mr.
least 2 hours
Brownstone,
a
all
day.
that shit.
Dude,
Yes.
Night Train's the jam. Oh man.
Atari Teenage Riot versus Slayer.
Hey,
Well, that's
I
Slayer's a
used to
thrash
love her, but
metal
I had to
band.
kill her. One of my
Oh,
favorite songs
fucking
of all
great.
time.
That's on Lies, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Look
just
up-
oh.
Nick, look up No Remorse.
I can play that
Atari
one.
Teenage Riot versus Slayer.
I used to love her,
Okay, let's do this.
but I had to kill. My favorite artist is Weird Al Yankovic.
Looking at me right now.
Please don't get
It's a
undressed.
good answer.
It's about
Is he gonna get undressed or something?
Is he
What the
gonna
fuck is
reenact
going
the
on?
show?
Looking at me right now. Who do you think my
Lady.
favorite
Look at
band is?
me.
Kenny
Let us
Rogers.
I am
Let
the
it-
captain now.
Let
I am
us
the
mark
captain.
Yeah,
that.
I can see that.
The Bangles.
Who's the guy that sang "Tiptoe Through the Tulips"?
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim,
Tiny Tim.
Yeah,
who was
that's
in
what
the
I'm going
Weird
with.
Al biopic on Roku. You've got to see that. That
Fred
was so
Penner.
funny.
You're
Yeah.
a Fred Penner guy.
Culture Club?
Culture's gonna have to be the Allman Brothers or Leonard Skinner.
The Yardbirds.
Grateful
38
Dead.
special.
ZZ Top,
38 special.
Deep
I know
Purple.
what it is.
the Bee Gees.
The Beach
It
Boys.
was because of their lead singer and what a pioneer he was. It's Judas Priest.
Oh God, that's a great pick, but that's not who it is.
Bon Jovi. It's Bon Jovi.
Judas Priest.
Well, that was
Bon
a long
Jovi
thing.
never had a
Bon Jovi.
beard.
Oh, Bruce Springsteen. Because
I don't
you're
think
gay.
Bon Jovi can grow a beard.
He can't. You haven't ever seen
I
it.
think Culture's more of a Joni Mitchell type than a Bruce Springsteen.
Trucking. I got my
John
chips
Cougar
cashed in.
Mellencamp?
Wait. I got it.
Trucking.
I got it, everyone. It's Hanson.
Yeah, it's Hanson.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Culture.
Did I guess it right? Was it Jerry Garcia?
He's Puddle of Mud. Come on.
Were
guys.
you
They're
one
not
of
a
those
band.
fucking? Were you?
They're
Or,
not a
well,
rock
the
band.
Grateful Dead. Were you one of those deadheads?
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Janis Joplin.
It's
Yes.
Rush.
Janis Joplin, Rush,
She had the
He
same
don't
beard.
like Rush. He's not Canadian.
Shut
Lady
up. More the
Gaga.
kids
Rush.
like-
Only
Yes.
Canadians actually
Do you
consider
remember
Rush a real
the time
band.
at
I
the
don't even-
Rush
Come on,
concert
Rush
that a
or
pair of panties
McNude.
was thrown on stage
I'm kidding.
Rush
and the
is
person was in the
great
wrong
live.
place?
Are you Creedence Clearwater?
Guess who?
Huh?
No,
Guess
it's
who?
John Denver.
Credence, yeah.
Rush is
Pablo Havarti.
Home, Culture Road to the plane.
Oh, come on. He's a Bette Midler guy, guys. Come on. He's Bette Midler.
West
America.
Virginia.
America probably is his favorite band. America, maybe.
Europe, Asia.
Yes.
All the continents.
Oh my God.
Just pick them all.
Antarctica.
Okay,
Are
no,
you a
seriously,
Velvet
do
Underground
you
dude?
want to know? Or are we-
Antarctica.
We're guessing here. This is a guessing
I
game.
think the Village People's probably Culture's
No,
favorite band.
It's
He's a
Tina
pet-
Turner.
Pet Shop Boys. He's definitely a Pet Shop Boy.
He's a pitch. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I
a
love
West
Pet
End
Shop
boy,
Boys.
isn't he?
He
He's a
loves to
West
go
End
west with his
boy.
coat.
Toto, Bob Seger.
Yeah.
Oh, Toto was great.
Motley
Great
Crue.
concert.
Toto is probably one of the best technically skilled bands in.
You're not
Yes.
wrong.
And the only band to use
single-
Serengeti in a song ever.
That's true.
Okay, so
And try to rhyme
everybody in
keywords
Toto and
that don't
everybody
rhyme.
in Queen essentially are holding doctorates in music. But
Boston. I
That's
forgot
why.
Boston. You mentioned doctorates in music, and it's got to
Well,
be Boston.
No.
Boston is more than a feeling.
How about
All right.
it
Cream?
is- no,
Eric
okay,
Clapton.
just stop. Nobody's guessed
Don't
right
look
now.
Michael Bolton.
Don't look back, Culture.
Dump,
Don't look back.
Dumpy's Rusty's Nuts is a band. that I
Don't
think
knock
Culture
Michael
likes.
Bolton. He was in a
I'm
little
not-
bit.
I'm not. I love
Hanson.
this.
I will
It's
mute
Hanson.
all of you
It's
guys.
gotta be Whitney Houston.
Buble.
You're an Bop guy.
I'll be back in a while.
We're over the
We all
2-minute
know it's
mark.
Creed.
No.
Christopher
Yeah, I do
Dominguez
like-
is
I would
great.
like- Creed, yes.
higher.
I like Breaking Benjamin, but I don't think they're a
I
rock
think a
band.
flock
it's
of,
pi-
a
I
flock
call
of
it a rock
seagulls.
band.
I think a
Guys,
flock
guys.
of seagulls is it.
Guys, a Puff Daddy. Culture is a Puff Daddy guy. Come on.
Who'd we lose?
Culture's
Sting?
Tears for Fears.
Bloodhound Gang.
He's
Tears
a
for
flock
Fears, I
of,
could see
flock
that.
of
Bloodhound Gang
seagulls.
that was a great album. Hooray for
Flock of-
movies.
Is on fire.
Flock of seagulls.
Orchestral
Lap
maneuvers in the
dance
dark.
is so much better when the stripper is crying.
Grant,
That's
I
right.
will mute you. Stop it. Grant.
I will mute your ass.
Grant,
Who left?
Grant. He had to go edit my videos finally.
Oh, he better.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I watch for culture. Yeah, so do I, Tim. Okay, so here we go.
Judy Garland.
Big Daddy MRI. Big Daddy MRI sends me a bunch of memberships. Thank you, Big Daddy MRI. 10.
And you're not even going to answer the question.
The question's Maroon 5.
I haven't been able to talk. You guys have been guessing for like
words cannot express the gratitude that comes from culture towards you on this day. Or they
ABBA are
can,
magnificent.
but,
You are the dancing weave.
Things you say.
Culture queen.
You
Tambourine.
are a giant
Blondie.
queen.
It's gotta be ZZ Top.
No, Blondie is the greatest. But no, here we go. You ready?
You dress like Blondie?
Take a chance on me.
Is it the same?
You just need to say it. This is all your fault.
It's Men Without Hats.
Best? No.
You can dance if you wanna.
You can shake your head at night.
C. U.
Come on, Eileen.
T.
Oh, Dexy's Midnight Runners.
R. E.
Dance. No, okay.
It's Paul Simon.
It's Peter Gabriel.
Me and Culture down by the dockyard.
Rumpa Jumpa rolled out of bed and she went to the police station. When the pup found out, he began to shout, and that started the investigation. Try not to get us copyright
Why
stricken.
does CC look like some
Me
kind
and
of
Culture
inverted
docking in
sperm?
the schoolyard.
Stop. Okay, so the best
Ninja CC.
The best band ever on the history of the planet.
Linkin Park.
You can talk at any time. We will listen.
Is this the Tiny Tim version of Me and Julio?
The best band ever in the history of the planet.
Oh my God, the cock.
Was the Doors. The Doors, Jim Morrison. I look like Jim Morrison. I act like Jim Morrison. I sing like Jim Morrison. It was the Doors.
Jim Morrison.
Now the Doors is the Doors.
You don't look a damn thing like Jim Morrison because he's dead.
The Doors is a band that Mexican Iron Man just can't get into. If they were called
That's
the
why he's a-
Windows, he could get into them.
See, you have more of the face for Goo Goo Dolls.
He's got a face for radio, that's for sure.
Actually, that's Mike's favorite song, Long Way Down.
Long Way Down.
Yeah, well, that's because the window exits.
I thought it was Free Falling by Tom Petty.
Culture's favorite song is Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
You are, as you were,
Oh,
free
please.
falling.
Oh.
She's a good.
How did none of us say the
That's a different
Doors
song,
in
of course.
10 or 15
Oh, we did. We
minutes?
just didn't want
I knew the answer. I just wasn't going to give him the fucking benefit.
Because
of the
nobody
doubt.
likes the Doors.
The Doors.
That's
are
not
just
true.
like-
The Doors like the
Okay,
Doors.
all right. Well, at least horseradish
Come on,
power
baby,
for the
let my
2-pound
fire.
sterling. He's, by the way, this is somebody from the UK who's just getting up to go to work, joins the stream and says, "Hope you're okay. I am beautiful, my friend."
We're not okay.
We're
We're not okay.
It
He's
took him
held us
25
hostage for
minutes.
2 hours.
Mommy's all right. Daddy's
Daddy's
all
all
right.
right.
They
And Culture
just
can't
sing a
choose a
little
singer.
No, look at this little super jet right there. He's so cute and small. Get it?
No, I don't
Surrender.
Kind of looks like the lead singer of Three Doors Down because he's always looking for kryptonite.
Oh, here we go.
If I go crazy, yeah, you
So
still
right.
call me Culture Club.
What you feel about me? Don't try
What the
argue
hell?
or hold it
No.
against
You sound like a Furby getting run over.
I guess this is dressing up.
Are we leaving yet?
Are we weaving yet?
for $5.
No, it's got the full hour.
No, at this point, we've got 23 minutes to fill to get
I
into
know.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
I know. It's
That's
easy for-
exactly the ending.
See, Culture, you look more like the guy from
How did nobody
Depeche
say
Mode.
Huey Lewis in the
I think
news?
somebody in the
Or
chat
Aerosmith.
did. Somebody in the
Night.
chat did.
Fight the
That was a Huey Lewis News was really good
You
live.
were a great band.
Great live band. They did sets outside of their music. It was great.
Radiohead was great live. Crystal Method was great live. Orgy was great live. Ozfest, I worked at that. That was great.
So Radiohead back in 1995.
Dude, I love it because their lead singer forgets the lyrics all the time. And he'll stop the concert and go, I forgot the lyrics. You want to help me out?
I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I went to a Garth Brooks concert once.
I'm sorry.
Did you cry?
He bounced me out of a bar in Stillwater, Oklahoma once.
Take me away.
Back before he got famous.
I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time.
Oh,
watch that.
Huge Lewis.
He had to stop. He was going deaf.
Yeah.
He's back now.
Oh,
he had
back?
tinnitus. Yeah. Don't bet your future on the roll of the dice.
Huey Lewis and the dudes with the backing band on the
I've had 9 automobile accidents in which I was listening to Huey Lewis walking on a tin line.
Culture's losing his mind.
I know how we can fix this.
Kick Tom?
He did.
No, I was gonna kick Culture.
I got super chat. Here we go.
TZ Burton for $5. Can we just go through the list of 70s and 80s metal bands?
Okay, who wants to start with A?
We're gonna be here another several hours.
I did.
Wow.
You lose. That's
I
gonna
did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Culture.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
You're tearing me apart.
Of the universe.
TZ Burton, I read that, so that was actually a $10 super chat. You got 5. Yeah.
My good
Pay
friend,
out $2.
my good friend, the good doctor, Daigle Outlaw for $2 says Louis Armstrong. That's a solid choice, my friend.
Not for
I
rock.
see trees of green, red roses too.
Is that KFC?
I'm constipated and gotta use the loo.
How about you? You gotta give money to a organization that sends food to children in other countries. You could have given $3 to a bum on the street, but instead you decided to give $3 to the guy that looks like a bum. Thank you for your generosity.
And I say to myself,
Floral sounds a lot
like a girl.
Louis Armstrong.
What a wonderful drumstick.
On that news, I gotta say this, Commander Inspector Shadow, thank you for the support. I want to say thank you for not saying you too. Yeah, but I have to tell you,
There was a member chat. Did you get
it? Which one?
The last 4 you missed.
It's true. But Big Daddy MRI dropped 10 Culture Casino memberships on y'all, and I am very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for the member chat from Daryl Brewer, who said, it's Oreo Speedwagon.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I have an image of their greatest ever hit that you can share.
There it is.
I could have sworn Culture was a Fallout.
U2 has got to be the biggest, most hated band of all time, right? Like, people talk shit on, like, Creed and all that shit and Nickelback.
I asked for U2.
But U2 has got to be, like, one of the most hated bands out there.
They're the
Some
biggest
people have
sellouts.
punchable faces like Ryan
The
Johnson.
first 4 albums were some of the greatest ever. The Unforgettable Fire, Joshua Tree, and Octane Baby were all fantastic.
Octane Baby was their
You know
peak,
that the Irish parody band of U2 were called the Joshua Trio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
On that
True
note,
band, real band.
On that note, with the 199 here watching us live, I want to say we got to go. And my good friend Tom is going to tell you why.
Lesbians.
I have no fucking clue why.
Sizzling gypsies.
You have to go to bed. We have a show in the morning.
Gypsies, trips, and thieves.
Sizzling gypsies.
So you're saying we still got an hour to go?
Do you want to promote anything?
Safe sex.
Syphilis.
Wrap your dick if you don't want to get sick.
Well, syphilis isn't. That's not bueno. I mean,
breathe
I
hard.
like how you said syphilis non bueno brought up Nick. What the hell, man?
Well, he would know.
Hi. Yeah, this has been an awesome show. Glad I got to hang around tonight. Yeah, I do have a channel for those of you who are not around here and like, who is this guy with the Rippaverse shirt? Yeah, I'm Nick Weiser. I have a channel, and I did a video yesterday about what's going on with the Steve Ditko estate against Marvel and Disney. It's a damn doozy. So go watch that shit. And on Toxic Tuesday, we're gonna be talking The Hitman, the movie where Chuck Norris has a mullet. And Comic Shop Talk on Friday night, we're gonna continue talking on Amazing Spider-Man. We'll have D. Bud Martin from the Midnight's Edge chat with us.
Ooh.
Oh, I also have a comic video out tomorrow as well. So a lot of shit coming up, Millhouse. Thank you for having me, Culture. This show is fucking wild. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. And Tom is working on a special project he didn't promote. Renee's Ramblings is actually promoting it for him. It's the Attack of Tom's Attic.
It's Attic Attack.
Well, as you guys were talking about horror films earlier, you completely ignored me when I kept saying Kong is king, Kong is king.
Oh, I saw it. I actually ignored it because he kept making fun of me.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're not getting your $500
You're
now.
not getting my $500 hairs.
What? You got doll hairs?
Yes, in a freezer.
Doll hairs?
Yes.
That's a song by the Toadies.
Yeah, it's very good. It's Culture's favorite band next to Hanson.
Deftones were actually cool for a minute, but
dude, they're nice. I met
Up
them.
to White
They're
Pony.
nice.
Up to White Pony.
Yeah.
And no, Diamond Eyes is good. Diamond Eyes is good.
House of Flies was still a great song. I don't care. It's a great video.
White Pony was good, but you know what? Sometimes Fat Steven is good. Fat Steven, you do a shitload of stuff, dude.
Well, first of all, I want to recommend Filter because I do love Filter in their band. Thank God for that. I like some of their music on that. Yeah, you can find me doing graphics for.
Wait. No, we do a quick plug for Midnight Snacks before you do your own thing.
Tom likes to eat shit, even though Mike yells at him not to. Midnight Snacks.
I influence half of it, so it's all good.
Nick is the type of guy that takes a Slim Jim and shoves it into a Twinkie and then says, "Who wants a lick?"
Philip is headed to bed.
He does what to a Twinkie?
He's Slim Jim.
Isn't that a bit?
It's a sex move after smacking on rocks. Yes.
Yeah, I call it the Randy Johnson.
Oh, it's better than the Randy Newmeyer. Yeah, I do stuff on the internet, and it's not censored. Starship Troopers right now in Final Fantasy 16. I also do all the artwork for Rippaverse. Oh my God, we had Rippaverse on today for Valiant Renegade and WD Pro, and I'm part of the Park Lice team. Come check me out on Twitter, Rumble, and YouTube. I also give Ultra migraines. I'm very good at it. I take things off the rails.
You do a great job. Speaking of doing a great job, the man who gets like actual people on his show.
He's trying to these days. Yeah, you let me plug it at the start of the show, but I'll do again. Tomorrow's show is with Beatles roadie Kevin Harrington, 3 p.m. Mountain Time on my channel. Promises to be some great stories. Exactly.
Oh, good for you.
And then on the other show I'm hosting this week, because I will be on Toxic Tuesday, amongst other things with Nick, is on Pop Culture Minefield on Thursday morning, where I'll be talking about the Korean movie, Afghan war set movie, The Point Men, and there will be an appearance by one of the actors in that movie, Fahim Fazil, who's a fantastic Afghani American actor, who's been in a lot of movies, war movies and so on. So that's Thursday morning, so that should be good too.
Well done, and thank you. You are amazing. That 70s rock, dude.
Sorry, Steve.
And here's a weird thing. Do you know, I heard about Lacuna Coil.
Yep, very good.
Yeah.
Through a writer based in San Francisco writing a series of books. Otherwise, I would not have known who they were. So Lacuna Coil, interesting.
They're from Italy.
Great.
Filter's great.
Isn't Lacuna Coil some kind of birth control device?
No.
Well, most interestingly, birth control devices are this man's specialty. It's Brahma Bull.
What the hell's with the different hat? What, he's a shadow now?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's very Alec Baldwin.
Jeez,
I've been told by many sources that the jacket is a great source of birth control. So
it is.
I've got nothing going on my channel at the moment. We're on a little bit of hiatus from our Saturday show, but we will be doing something like once a month.
Yeah, we'll do something in July.
Hakuna Matata.
And you can catch me on Comics Division channel on Monday and Thursday. You can catch me on Shag's channel on the after show for the midweek hump, and back here on Sunday. So thanks for having me. Have a great night.
And we have more the Canadian influence here. It's the guy that finally experienced nighttime in Canada.
Yeah, his bungee cord looks like a lightsaber now.
Like he's a reverse sperm. I mean, he's
No, he's black sperm.
He's negative sperm.
What, negative sperm? How do you do that?
The sun's over there, so it's only
Where?
dark because it's behind me. But if I'm plugging things right. Lots of plugging going on here. I have a new show on Saturdays called the Doc Danger and CC Music Show with Dr. Danger, where we combine college radio and music television. You know, when like MTV used to play music.
Yep.
Actually, scouring the internet and the world for all this awesome talent that's out there that gets completely buried by the algorithm. And there's some great talent out there. So if you actually want to be the person who shows up and discovers undiscovered talent, that's where you're going to find us on Saturdays at 7:00 Eastern time.
I think we had an accident in the chat. I think Daryl Brewer was accidentally timed out.
Yeah.
Thank you for fixing that. For those of you in the chat that did it. So Daryl, that was unintentional.
You want me to kick him from your channel?
No, Daryl's great.
Oh, wants to ban all the people that gave gifted memberships.
All right, now I've got a guy that needs to promote others. He's here. He's a germ.
Did you say germ or jerk? Because they both work.
Yeah, okay, it's you.
Yelling at parked cars tomorrow. MagTech Mags will be on if she can, and then next Thursday we're going to be talking about the wonderful film. It's going to probably be the highest grossing film of all times in Indiana Jones and the Diaper of Destiny. Really looking forward to seeing that hot mess and destroying it on Thursday night. Culture's doing a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow.
True.
He does daily stuff. It's very powerful.
Oh, thank
you. It's probably, it will change your life in ways that you cannot imagine. Nice. For that there. And Tuesday Tirade's back, right?
Oh, that's right. With me and Tom.
Yeah, you and Tom. That's a great show.
That's
like
fun.
that from there. And the stuff that you guys are doing on Midnight's Edge, going on from there, great stuff.
Yeah. No, mostly everything's attributable to Tom. I just happen to be here.
Tom is a giant bastion of talent.
He is.
He's sex personified.
Well, yeah, all of those things are true. TZ Burton for $2 says probably should time out the panel culture. I tried. Doesn't work. But here's your $2 thank you.
Look at this little super chat right there. He's so cute and small. Get it?
And finally, I'm going to plug me.
You timed this out.
No,
You're going to plug yourself?
Really?
Nice.
Which finger do you call Carlos?
Speaking of Carlos, so thank you very much, TZ Burton, for the $2. And for those of you out there in the world that don't know what's about to happen, we're not done yet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're about to see the outro from hell.
I wouldn't say hell.
Well, okay, the heck. You'll see the outro.
6K.
Outro from heck.
No, that's not the outro culture. That's the other button.
Well, no, I'm trying to find it. Hang
no,
on.
the red one. You hit the red one.
The red button?
Trying.
Yeah, it's the top right.
I don't.
It says end broadcast.
I don't see
Pull
that.
a WDW Pro.
WGF.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. Do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back.
He died.
Oh my god! I hope he didn't screw that up again.
Oh, you messed it up again.
Why am I
I've done
here
it
all
wrong.
Canadian?
Well,
because you don't know how to use your fucking
because
stream
we're massed on the border waiting to invade.
Do you guys feel like we're like the endangered species waiting to be let into the U.S. just to realize we were safer on the other side?
Well, we're the only ones that are not allowed in, though.
We can just sleep with CC. CC's there in the mountains. He'll protect us as he
CC
slowly shrinks into the darkness.
CC could sneak in because he's ninja style. I mean, look at that.
I don't know what
I
happened. The
thought
sun.
about it.
Did you notice that the sun disappeared and he starts looking more and more like Dame Edna?
Yes, darlings. I can't do the Australian.
Here for him, cheerio.
Grant needs to be in this one if we're going to talk
I'm
about
gonna
Dame
pop a
Edna.
cap in your ass.
I like the Sir Les Patterson, the other character that you did. He was brilliant. But,
Yeah, when you guys get a chance, look up Pablo Francisco does Arnold Schwarzenegger Brokeback Mountain too. Just
I would if I could ever remember all those words. Can you put them together enough?
just do Brokeback Mountain 2 and Pablo.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to Culture Casino yet?
Well, no,
Friggin'
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.
Hey, sorry I'm late, Brahma Bull. We can finally start the show. Where's Culture?
Yeah, he's just orchestrating all of this 30-minute outro. So, how
outro?
you doing, Snowda?
I thought
Jolly.
I thought this was the beginning. Like, doesn't it start at 10:30 West Coast time?
It feels like the beginning because I'm mostly undressed now, and I got
Oh.
more dressed through the stream, but we've reverted back to a regular state.
I didn't know clothing was optional.
Well,
I
Mike
guess
Raj knew it. I mean, maybe you should have
Well,
brought that.
Well, Mike Roach is always out in the open, if you know what I mean.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
With a man barber both, please shut up. With a man barber both, please shut up. Fuck it, no one listen.
You all act like you never seen your man Barber, boy. Balls on the floor like Eddie Culture playing with toes. Keeps changing his outfit worse than before.
If no, we can't blackface anymore. Then return the barber away. Is he not here?
Let me guess, he had to work yet again?
Didn't he?
An imperious state. Nothing, you idiots. He's not a mad barber boy yet. The women all love Mad Mart again.
With all his misogyny, it makes him grin.
Look at him, talking about his New Zealand Batman and his Quacker still.
You got the ass so cute too.
Yet he got a couple of roasts still left to do. But no worse when he uses that Yeti roast do. Sometimes I want to get on YouTube to let loose, but I can't. But it's called Cold Slump to act the fool.
Culture's got the shit. Culture's got the shit.
Consummators are growing out his armpits.
And these are the lessons that today I had learned.
Yet these kidnappers didn't want him, so they had him returned.
Damn it! I had to hear Eminem's voice.
Yeah,
Fuck
Marshall
what you
Mathers,
fucking do.
whatever.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to
What
go
are
listen
you
to
gonna
some Breaking Benjamin and had to clean that. Probably some Monster Truck. I'll listen to that.
Do some Monster Truck. Do your Breaking Benjamin and chat. Be excellent. Go sub to my channel if you don't know who I am, and then love me after that.
Be
I'm gonna
huge.
come,
Eat pizza.
and be huge. Eat pizza. Drink the beer. Do everything, and just feel good about it. All right. Seriously.
And stop watching Culture. I mean, you're just
Yeah,
encouraging
you
him.
watch Toxic Man Flu instead.
Yeah, I haven't done anything in a year. In fact, the last thing I did was those 32 flavors of Nick Weiser video things. So I think I'll do some stuff about cats. I think that'll
There
be
you
next.
go. Do some stuff about cats.
I just sent out all the
guys.
emails to people that ordered merch before Dallas, so hopefully I can hear back from them and start mailing that out. So we got the
Yes.
hats and all the stuff from there. That's good. We even got some culture stuff we'll give away free. You know, we took pictures of him naked.
Dude,
So-
he had the biggest beer farts ever.
Oh my.
What's this I hear about Brahma Bull and culture getting naked? Am I on time? I checked my DMs. I didn't see the pictures. Where you guys at? Well, if you want, you could come join me down at the Blue Oyster after the show. We're going to be doing the new dance move called the Train, and I'm the caboose.
It's just
Wow.
is it never going to end? It's
That's
just
what she
endless.
says.
It's
Mrs.
like
Flu all the time.
being tortured in hell or something. It's just going to go on forever and
Oh,
ever
no.
and ever.
Oh, it's a
Mr.
snowman.
Cool, but Mr. Cool is here. How you
Yeah,
doing,
so,
Mr. Cool?
well, I heard everybody was exposing themselves, so I brought out my
Mm-hmm.
snowballs.
Nice.
Indeed.
Oh, wait.
Snowballs
good.
glisten.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
by
the
the
song.
way,
listening.
all those nice clips that you see after the super chats, that's our buddy Floral from Under a Rock. He just hit 1,000 subs, but he needs the watch time, so go watch some of his playlists. His shows are boring and stupid, but he's still a good friend, so I figured I'd
You
give him
know,
up.
Mrs. Flu is on that show Wednesdays with him.
Indeed.
Well, she's the best part of the show.
She's definitely the best part of the show.
She's responsible for
sure, but
998 of those subs.
Yes.
Yes, I would say.
maybe
Floral,
WDW
maybe too.
Pro and
That checks out.
Paul Shadow might have had something to do with that too.
Right.
Yes,
But he deserves
indeed.
it. Yeah, he's a very good creator, and
He
he is a
is.
little boring compared to the Cotton Council. But
Oh, well.
Those guys
yeah,
are wild and
please.
crazy, out of control.
they're nuts.
Naked
There's
puppets. I mean,
There's
naked
like
puppets.
booty time and
Booty breaks, yes.
booty breaks. Yeah.
Booby breaks and gender
Although
checks.
we have to talk to Jock McHugh because his sheep keep shitting on the floor.
Yes, they do. They shit on the floor. That's what they do.
How do they take a shit when Jock's actually?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking stupid!
Hey everybody. Yeah, the show's actually over now. I mean, we have one more commercial to play, but you should probably go home. Just go. Thanks. We had fun. Hope you did too. 6 Minute Daily tomorrow morning, and then Midnight's Edge in the morning, and then a bunch of other stuff. I don't get to sleep a lot. I think I'm tired.
Neighbors bothering you with their loud music?
You know wolves in there.
Your boss or coworker harassing you?
Wait, what? Who said that?
Maybe you have a roommate who cries in their sleep. Bully Mays here with a solution that proves every problem has a mortality rate. Introducing Shank Crate, your all-in-one monthly subscription box that can take care of those in-your-face issues. Each box contains new and unique materials for you to build your very own custom shank.
Oh my gosh.
And for your protection, the contents of each box are totally secret until you receive it. And not only does it create solutions, it also serves as a creative outlet, like an adult form of Lego.
Oh, yeah. Right? That is a literal knife's edge.
Maybe you, like some of our other customers, have questions.
Can I bring it to school?
Who's ever heard of a pencil not being allowed at school?
Can you store it in a pocket?
Absolutely.
What if you don't, have any pockets?
Your discretion. Whether you're conscientious about the earth or just not opposed to being a good steward of the environment, each Shank Crate and its contents are made of 100% recycled materials to make sure we're environmentally friendly. And if you order now, we'll be extra sensitive to the environment and keep all the original fingerprints on the items for your convenience. All for the low cost of $19.99 a month. Call 626-831-9333 to get your Shank Crates today. If you call now and secure your monthly subscription for only $19.99, you'll get your very own alibi insurance for those slightly stickier situations. But wait again, there's even more. To be inclusive, culturally respectful, and as patriotic as possible, each monthly box is themed after a unique prison in the US of A. So call 626-831-9333 now to get your very own unique, patriotic, and environmentally friendly Shank Crate with your own personal alibi insurance.
Oh my God, the cock.